we?
Are we?
Hello.
Looks like it. We're on another probably side adventure, but our Zeltron Bard is not with us, but he will be being played by Morgan, who is now with us again.
We're just trading out, you know.
For today. So we are back. We're on episode 38. Last time we just basically had our kind of filler power-up episode. We did pretty good, I feel. Got some good money. Man, I'm looking at about almost 500 gold with over 100 plus on the you didn't know at all.
Money, please.
If you need help with
The
it.
Bander always accepts donations.
The poem shall rise. The poem shall rise.
If Morgan needs help with something, then he'll be more than
Yes, of course.
It's for the poor.
Yep.
Who is me?
We wanted you to be there, but like I said, things didn't
No,
work
that's
out that
fine.
way.
I got it.
But
One thing I was going to also say to you,
Oh, yeah.
we'll be starting up with the third day, correct?
yeah, it should be after the third day because we're ending.
And
No,
then
we
the
were
third
ending on
day.
the third day, and I was going to suggest instead of going back to the hotel, going to the Prince's Manor to stay the night since we were already up here. That's what I was going to mention because we were at the end of the night. We got our pay from the one chick. We split it up, and I was going to suggest since our time was up with the inn, we make our way to since we're already in the classy area. We head over to the Prince's area, and we can if Morgan hits us up, we can let him know where we're at.
Gotcha.
So would this be the third day so I could go get my bow, or is it
I think
more-
tomorrow will be your day.
Tomorrow would be
Okay.
the date.
Okay.
I was just looking for our place to stay the night since our time we only spent for 3 days, so we were
Right.
at the 3 days. So that's why I was going to suggest to everybody, hey, let's go to we're already up here, let's just go to the Prince's place and bunk out for the night. So that's where we're at. It was from. What's her name again? Shit. But yes, we were just gotten our pay and we were on our way, and I was so. So if I'm not mistaken, you played for 3 days, correct? At the end. Because
Yes.
I think our time is up then, and since we're already up here, shall we just go ahead and bunk at the very comfy townhouse that the princess has given us? Offered
I'll
us?
have to find a place for cousin Peter, but
She should have something, I would assume. I'm sure he got his own horse mounts on the way there. Man, what harm is there to go check it out, at least while we're up here?
I agree.
Free night's a free night.
Your little power up is going to be this from helping out the church.
Uh-oh.
They're giving you a
Excuse me?
book. Yes, they're giving you a book that if you read it for it's going to take 48 hours over a period of a week, you can increase your wisdom by 2.
So the one
I accept.
that was basically what we had. You were helping them with the drow lady we found. That was the only thing we could think of to what you were helping with the investigation.
And is that a permanent increase?
Yes.
Or?
Because
Once he
Irma
finishes that time, yeah.
Irma had the same thing.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I accept.
It's a good book.
Yeah, I did con for.
That's on Stefanico's list is the manual of dexterity.
I think it's called quickness of action or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was working on designs for the car to get the understanding how it works.
Oh, our steam-powered.
What
Yes,
you got there,
so-
Senku?
Well, we eventually electrical since we have the water. I think that was in the water. I'm building how it assembles itself. I've already made monster truck tires for it, as you remember. That took a while and a lot of resources.
All right.
All right, Senku. Let's get to it.
That was the whole point.
Well, I'm greatly appreciative of that. That's very,
It's a-
very cool, as a matter of fact. So.
Oh, and a sending stone to communicate with the church as well.
Oh, thank God. Okay, good. All right.
Help, please!
I'm poor.
All right. Let's see here.
team didn't save.
Before we get too deep into this here.
So we'll go ahead and use the information they gave us to find the princess place since we're already up here.
It's quite a nice place. Looks like it's got about 5 different rooms.
We're
Nice.
in Casanor again? Fort
Yeah.
Casanor?
No. We're still.
We're still
We're in
Alcohol.
Alkenholtz.
We're up in the
Yeah.
Please excuse me.
You'd be
We're in
up
the
in this
mountains,
area.
right?
yeah, we're up here in the pretty district.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah, crap. I guess it didn't.
Overlooks the town as well as the whatever the name cove.
something cove.
Something dark side. Yeah.
What? Do you have the bishop's name?
Hewitt.
Hewitt. Thank you. I have it in my notes, but I'm kind of
His friends call him Huey.
Huey. Am I his friend?
No.
And it was he had the deacon is who we went running around with.
Yeah. Deacon Harlow.
Yeah, so we
Harlow. Thank you.
the city builder, your Sarah. I've still got a couple more days to help with the aqueduct because we're all getting pretty good chunks of change. But I figured that after we get done, we could probably try to head for those ogres and see if that negotiation needs to be done still. Check that out. But we were already planning on staying in the city for a while. And Morgan had some investigations to check on.
That's what you get for hanging out with lepers.
Unless something
I know. What can you do?
unless something else big came up, which I assume Morgan's the one who's going to have that information. So it's a very nice place.
Yes.
Now, just to
Fully furnished. Looks like there's food stocked up.
does it look familiar to a certain someone? Okay, good. Oh,
Not yet.
oh, that's nice. I need a place to park. We need a place to park the car and park Cousin Peter. Is there like a little stable or anything?
Yeah, down below where the elevator is.
So is this a single-stroke steam mobile that you've created here?
It can carry people, but I bought so much shit on it that I actually had to fill my bag of holding. I went to the junkyard and bought as much shit as I could. So I have I have 140 gold worth of scrap, and I had a car.
He's got a bag of holding up junk.
Yeah. It's going to be used over the next couple of days to finish the building this thing into the electric car, but it's still taking some serious time because I'm doing it in the evening. And if you remember,
I don't have a problem. It's fine.
so hopefully by the end of this, it'll be an electric car with some actual horsepower behind it.
But I assume you guys are letting.
Steam powered.
I'm working in an electric engine into it, for a water powered electric. If you see Dr. Stone, he basically makes a electric engine out of the water mill that they make.
Okay.
He knows what
So
I'm talking about.
you've created a generator.
Basically, with the thermal
Very
cube,
weak one, but
it's
yeah.
going to be a weak
Okay.
one, but
All right. No. I get how you can.
It moves
make
about at walking speed right now.
rotating,
Right, yeah.
So it's like what, a couple
system.
horsepower then?
until I get the rest of it finished. But again, it's taking some serious time.
So it's like the same power of like a lawnmower then.
Mm-hmm.
It'll probably be a little bit stronger eventually
well,
once we get.
some of the very first steam automobiles or tractors and stuff like that were still only about 12 horsepower.
But that's
the
still
very
pretty
first
impressive to
12
what's going on right now. I mean, but I can advance it even further with.
Charles Ingalls would have loved
To
12
13 horsepower.
Your name sounds really familiar.
Then
13
we're
and a
really
half.
cooking.
Yeah.
13 and a half.
Okay.
We can
Good.
get up to
13 and a
4
donkey.
miles an hour.
But with a permanent steam cube and the kettle of water making a constant cycle of steam and electric power, I mean,
It'll push a piston up and down and.
pretty much is what the idea is here.
Okay.
Eventually, it's like I said, once the thing's complete, it should have a bit more power
Okay.
and getting all that damn weight off it. But then I can make it bigger, as that's what the whole point of the.
We know where there's some power.
Yeah, shouldn't we get some of that special water out of that lake and use that instead? Turn this into a 785 horsepower Monster sled.
Well, the problem is I don't want to introduce a lot of nasty stuff on my technology. That's why I'm trying to do what I can with what the basic technology is on the world.
We're gonna introduce the term warp speed.
I'm already nervous about letting even the guns go out. That's why I only trust Hanukkah with having the face of right now.
I don't have any problem with that. I'm good with
So, we're just going. Do we need? Did they give us a key, or are we just allowed to go in? Is that what the letter said?
With the letter there was a
Shit, that does everything.
Neat. It looks safe.
make an insight or investigation. Sorry.
But we're still kind of.
Yes, I would want to investigate for all kinds of stuff.
Yes. I mean, since we're still kind of unsure about the prince, I'd like to. But I think I figured that one out. I think we're misunderstanding.
28.
Which, of course, you have it free to roam and about. So essentially, you can roll once. If you don't like your roll, you can take 10 plus whatever your investigation is.
I like mine.
It's
I like
basically
yours
the
too.
same, unfortunately. It's a 17.
What was your
28.
28. Okay.
I mean,
Seems pretty clean.
nothing.
Nothing out of the ordinary. I mean,
Gotcha.
you check behind all the pictures. Nothing. It's not even safe in here.
So it literally is just designed for guests.
Anything under the carpets? No trap door, no nothing.
No blood, no nothing.
Lots of semen.
Oh, very,
Yeah.
very out.
As long as semen.
Ah, there's no blood.
It's virgin.
No imprints on verdant females, of semen splatters. Yeah.
Okay.
No, but there's an oddly small sex swing in one corner.
It's sticky.
Yeah.
I've seen his wife, so I can't blame him.
And this guy's sitting in it.
He's having a good time on that swing, isn't he? Look at him.
He's so cute.
Like a possum.
If everyone's safe, then we'll bunk down for the night and get ready for tomorrow.
Yep.
Because like I said, we got here late because of how long it took here.
Are you letting him know that you guys are staying around?
If he contacts us, I guess I'll let him know that we are where we're at for the night since we're bunking down. Morgan, are you free at the moment?
Am I?
You're pretty free.
Yes.
We have finished up our helping out around town for the night. We are bunking up. Since our time at the inn has run out, the Prince of Alcohol had offered us a, I guess, visitor area to stay at. I'll give him the directions. He wants to join us. You are more welcome to come up here, unless you are still busy with the church.
Which prince?
Prince Hero.
Hero.
I want to discuss that also about the princess, and I think we might have had a misunderstanding. And I wanted to discuss. I've been thinking about that for a little bit, and I want to discuss that with everyone when we get out here. I think there might be we might have misinterpreted the Baron. I don't think he was referring to the princess here, considering where the dungeon he was at was technically located. Once you get here, I'll explain a little bit more.
I understand. So where am I going?
I basically
Across town.
Yeah, I basically give you the directions.
Out of the poor neighborhoods into the rich neighborhoods.
You'll see Cousin Peter and the abomination that I'm making.
The entitlement drips from the walls.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, free night's a free night.
Even the building kind of puts its nose up at you.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah,
Paul
the
clergyman.
entryway is slightly askew, just upwards just enough, so it looks like the house is looking down.
That's one of the newest the newest episode of One Piece. There's a guy whose power is basically that.
Oh.
Cracks a whip and makes the landscape move, and at one point it looks down on everybody. It's weird.
But this is probably one of the nicest places you've ever been in.
Probably then, since I visit the leper colonies. Yeah, it probably really is. Okay. All right. Well, before we go too far, if you don't mind, I'm gonna have a minute.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we finally figure our way out of this crypt that's not a crypt, but a teleportation unit to some other place that you figured out. Did you tell us?
Yes, we
Oh,
have
so-
explained
okay.
it when me and him put two and two together.
All right.
And the church has been keeping watch on it these last couple days.
And who?
Yes.
The church.
Yeah.
With
No one's-
them.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That was what we asked, just to be safe.
Okay. So then, it becomes we had some understanding that the princes, the two there we
Well,
have two of which I think
Prince,
at least
you
two.
just set up the prince. We were assuming that's what I want to get to is we're assuming the prince is up here.
Right. I get what you're telling me about the story. What I'm doing is I'm following up on my end with the church piece
But
of it
I'm
real
a-
quick to see where
I think
their thinking is.
I think I have an idea of what we misinterpreted.
I'm not opposed to. Don't get me wrong. I'm just gonna see what the church folks have to say
Yeah.
here. But
Because you were helping them with the Drowley, so I'm assuming
right.
whatever less
And now
information you
we
gained.
were also supposed to take back a couple of those bodies if they. Oh no, they
Yeah,
all returned to
said
ash.
The
didn't
only
they?
thing you got back
That's right,
was
that's
the Drowley.
and all the books.
Yeah.
Because I took all the damn books.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
So
Took
this would be by what you gain. You get from your 3 days, along with that book you got, whatever information you were able to get from all this. Basically, that's what we had you doing was basically helping them with all this and do the books.
Okay, all right. So, first question, first idea is, what are all these books?
Most of them, which you guys have already kind of looked at before,
Like, you had
are
3 days to look over.
about dragons and their biology and different things of that nature.
So it's just a massive compilation of
Which some
everything
of them have
dragon.
very contradicting opinions, but yeah.
Okay, and some of these books are new, very old,
Most of them are very old.
very old.
Dragons have been gone a while.
Okay.
This guy is no fizz man.
Yeah.
Except for the 2 that are on the volcano island that Stefanica found.
Okay, all right. You said it's various authors and anything like that.
Yeah.
Do any of them suggest a common person who requisitioned the books?
You can't really find any notes of that.
Okay.
That's what you're after.
All right, sure. It would be if there was somebody who kept asking and
Yeah, a common publisher or
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
Penguin.
copyright or copier.
Yeah.
Scribe.
Any-
Or all the
anything
names
along
are
that line.
scratched out.
Yes.
It was Penguin Publishing.
Penguin Publishing.
Yeah.
Good. All right.
They get old classics, man.
Better than Funimation, they would have fucked up all
What's
the
up, Penguin?
translation.
Okay, then I suppose the only other thing
Dire
about it would be
Penguin.
like, is anybody marking every 40th page to say this is mine? Something along the line that would
There's
suggest.
definitely quite a few that pages have been ripped out.
Hmm.
But
Would that suggest, going through through the books, that there is a particular piece of information about all the dragons that has been ripped out of these books?
give me a Arcana check.
I have dice somewhere. There they go. Ooh. 22.
Okay. You're pretty sure for each of these areas where pages have been ripped out, because it's kind of where it's been going into dragons from other planes of existence.
So in particular, dragons from other planes. So we're bypassing all the prime material planes and going for all the outliers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which particular plane is there that central theme?
Oh, I wouldn't know that. That's right. I can't ask that because I wouldn't know it. Okay, that's awesome. Meyer knows it. I don't.
Meyer's not here.
Meyer's not here.
Yeah.
So,
Myers comes over with us.
okay. Now that's rather interesting. Okay. All right. Then, well, that is actually rather interesting. Okay. They, the woman, she's alive.
No,
She's dead.
she's dead.
And we asked these questions through Speak with Dead.
Yeah, now she's dead again.
And now she's dead again. Okay.
You
Then,
spent like the whole hour the spell lasts because you kind of warmed her up a bit before.
right.
starting.
That's the whole idea. Build a.
sick.
Yeah.
What? I have a thermal cube. It just warms her up.
It just so happens to be in his pants.
Strangely enough, it's
See, it's right here.
cleric magic, you know. The
You meaning the hot pants.
I'll bring that train from Earth here soon.
what? Okay. So then the next thing to do after finding out this information is then we're in a large city, and I'm either going to ask my church friends what they know about it, bishop and the deacon, what they know about this, or I'm going to go to some repository of knowledge or people or persons who can supply knowledge about names,
What questions did you ask the
places.
dead lady?
Huh?
I guess what questions would you go back to the lady
Well,
left her?
we can get to that. Sure, that's no problem. Her name, imagine that.
Her favorite color,
The last, yes.
Do you like oats or
and then he asked her how far you're.
What was the last thing you remember? Who was the last person you interacted with? But that changed a little bit after the last thing you remember, and then turned into.
Oh, so you did this online with Elon, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
She was involved in a ritual. Who put her up to it? And then
You should just give them the answers since you know the answer. You're
I
there.
suppose.
with
Okay,
them.
so
Probably do this. We can do this once he gets to us.
okay, so okay, that is the point.
You kinda
I've got
already-
these answers. I would then try to find out what else I could find while they're on their walkabout.
You can tell us the answers
Or
when we
slaughter
back up
about.
the talk.
Right.
Their slaughter.
So, which ones in particular are you trying to get more knowledge on?
Well, the we have two names and a cult and a place. So it probably wouldn't be the most wise to throw around a cult name outside of the auspices of the church and the people that I'm with. But the names, that might have its problems too, but her name in particular. See if there's genealogy. I don't know.
So
Anything
you mainly-
go along that line. See if that leads
I
us
guess.
down
What are
any
you
path.
asking Bishop Hewitt? That way
Okay,
I can make
Bishop
rules.
Hewitt will be what does he know about the cult, and what does he know about this Borkesh?
He didn't hear that.
What does he know about B-O-R?
B-O-R'. He does know of the cult,
Okay.
somewhat.
I wonder
But
what that's gonna do.
as far as he knows, they were wiped out by the demigod of Tritherion, actually.
Oh, I can see why they're a little pissed off with you.
The Kugat.
Yeah. And that was probably nearly 70 years ago when that all happened.
Okay.
He does not know of Borkesh, though.
And Borkash is the mad prince, the mad prince, the black.
Do Do the
That's
cults
where
have
I'm
any
looking at my theory. Figure out how to
imagery,
read that
symbology, anything along that line? That
With the role he got, he would know that they used to have masks that they carried around that actually changed shape depending on where they were to essentially give misinformation about who they actually were.
That's a clever trick. Wow.
worthy of the Baron.
A mask of disguise. That's
Culture
worth
study, huh?
a whole other level. Good for shadow ops.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know if the cults, like, what they were actually after or anything like that. Probably the few people who do know was Kugath and his traveling party that he had back in the day.
But Kugath might know. And we've heard that you've brought that
Yes.
name up a few different times, that you're
Yeah.
seeking this person.
Mhm.
Okay.
Was that the ogre that was in the bar with the
He's
mandolin?
he's a half orc.
Half
in the
orc.
tavern.
Sorry.
He's just a really big half-orc.
He's like,
Yeah, he was legendary in your.
Mhm.
What was it? Yeah.
it was like a not a fever dream, like a foresight or whatever it's called, when like a god grants you a dream.
Well, the person itself, I mean, he was a very important person here.
Yes, yes.
Where
And
where is Drovenhall by comparison to where we are?
Oh, it's a different on a different continent. I can show you. It would be
Yeah.
up here.
Yeah.
I think that's where I was.
Yes, because that's where we were. The information we were given back in when we first got the letters and shit.
He wanted you to go to Duskhall,
Really?
which is a ruined castle.
And it's too far away from the.
Yeah, it's not too far. Yeah.
Especially the underground networks.
Here's the prison, like I was talking about.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Fairly
Okay.
similar to the one in the D&D movie.
Yeah.
And
Coincidence?
the
I
Borkesh
think not.
name. The Borkesh name. Know anything about the Borkesh
He
name?
doesn't really know.
Okay. Well then, okay. A couple things come to mind. Then would be, what can I find out about Drovenhall, the lands, any, who owns what, who doesn't own what? I mean, is there people there? Is
There's-
it ruling parties?
There's some fairly common knowledge on it. Let me get
Okay.
that pulled up.
Are we all in the prince's house? And
Morgan's probably in his way towards us. The rest of us.
Okay.
The king,
Are pretty much out
his
of this
name
place.
is Logren Ironmane. He's half dwarf. But it's been a peaceful place for the last 100 years.
Peaceful for 100 years.
Since about 100 years ago, there was a war between Dravania and the continent south of it, which you guys have already been on.
Is that Stafford?
Stafford, yeah. And Stafford won
Oh.
and put a new ruling party in place. But over the years, about 60 or so years later, they went ahead and redeclared their independence from Stafford.
Okay. All right.
No, because they're what the condition of Stafford is right now, with basically fucking more desolate, basically just owning the town. The king seems to be completely fucking useless.
All right. Let me get this down. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Oops. But the cult was destroyed 70 years ago. Okay.
They come along to root them out.
If it did.
Okay. I'm going to dig into the as hard as I can for this Zedriad. Zedriad. Does that sound about right? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
That last name.
Okay.
And if I can find, her name, great. But Zedriad is what I'm after.
Give me a history check. Or say you're using the knowledge of the local library, which is at the college.
It's a good idea.
That is also a 20.
You do not find anything on that name.
You're not looking in the right place.
Probably. Half drow,
Seem to be full drow.
full drow.
Libraries in the Underdark might have some of them, but we're not in the Underground.
Yeah.
Right.
Which brings the
Not
question,
right
where
place.
is the... I guess we need to ask one more case, we need to ask the question, where is the connection to Underdark in this place? They're supposed to directly connect to them.
You guys would know it's out here. Vinzor is owned by the city beneath it.
Okay, so there's not like a ambassador place inside Alcohol. Okay.
No. But they still do trade and stuff from
Yeah.
here.
Gotcha.
So the Underdark does trade through Vinzor.
It's really just it's hardly even a town. It's just a place where
Trade
people
for
go.
outpost and outpost.
Yeah, trade back and forth.
Maybe like a bazaar or something.
Could I send a message to Venzor to see if anybody would be willing for a bounty, essentially, to find information on Zedriad? Willing to pay 50 gold for all information.
Yeah, you can send a letter out.
Okay, I will do that.
The postage costs you 1 copper.
For no reason they're sitting a chicken with a pompadour.
He's our best man.
With little goggles on, gets your
Used to
jetpack.
be I could send 3 letters for a copper piece.
Somehow makes a jetpack out of it. Out of nowhere.
Rocket man.
Yeah, 50 gold pieces is enough to find somebody who's willing to find
Why worry about?
maybe less findable.
Yeah, but that information important. I wonder if that guy's gonna come back.
Maybe not.
Your messenger said he found something. The next day they found a pung.
Nuts.
Telltale.
Okay.
One final thing. Is there anything that suggests what the ritual was?
You're not trained in Arcana, are you?
Trained in it? No.
You can roll a Arcana check, and Bishop Hewitt will do the same. I didn't know if you could give him or he could give you advantage. But you cannot without being trained in such.
Okay, yeah, I'm not trained in it. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Trained would be the ability plus proficiency, right?
If you have the proficiency bonus,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I am trained in Arcana then. It's just it's a relatively low modifier.
yeah. So you could give him advantage if you wanted to, or you
I'll give him advantage.
Okay.
Oh, your best.
Yeah.
For sure.
I just rolled a 20.
That was a bad idea.
I rolled a 19.
I know. Fair.
But as far as he can tell, because that would bring his up to 24, he
we're in the same
believes.
boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
He believes that the ritual was to make her a conduit, essentially, to pull power or energy from the Shadowfell.
So zap up into the giant dragon skeleton and try to bring it back into life, essentially.
Didn't we hear something about shadow dragons?
Wait a minute.
For some reason, I'm thinking that we knew that it was a shadow dragon.
The bones?
I think one of
Yeah.
the books did.
I thought that was a green dragon. Somebody said I thought it was a green
The
dragon.
symbol on the door was a green dragon. But I think one of the books mentioned that you picked up, I think it was actually Stavonka, one of the books Stavonka saw first was about a shadow dragon.
Oh, okay.
But since he didn't have much training in that language, you couldn't figure it out.
Right.
Okay.
That's what he could just gain from what he could see on it. But other than that, that's all we really know.
Only more questions.
All right. So then the last bit of it would I suppose be if this person was a Shadowfell conduit, do we know if it worked or not?
Fairly certain that it did. Because when he performed his ritual to cleanse the area, essentially, that is when it turned her off. Pretty much.
Oh, and thus
And that's
the
when you guys found
Shadowfell
her.
stuff stopped.
So she was a continual conduit,
Right.
not just a one time.
But no, what
Constant.
was the conduit of a building up to something, and it just didn't achieve it yet.
Well, this was 70 years ago.
Well,
at any rate,
I
we'll
know
get
about
to
the
that
black,
in a
with the
minute.
black
I
button.
wonder if the staff had anything to do with that, because the staff was on the underside of the grate.
Yes, which
Oh shit! What did the staff do?
It allows you to.
foresight for one.
I've got it written down here.
That's the one you got right now. Well, so wait, you're saying that this ritual that we came across with the Baron has been happening for over 70 years?
He doesn't know that for sure.
Well,
Okay, it's-
we know that. Okay, what do we know here?
It's called the Staff of Fate. It's a +3 quarter staff. You have to attune to it. If you use one charge, you can add a D4 as a bonus action to any roll. As an action, you can cast Foresight on yourself.
Okay, this cult that she was in died out 70 years ago,
Supposedly.
supposedly. She's trapped in a pit with this above her, exuding this conduit Shadowfell stuff
Well, but how
that
long?
ended when the
I guess the question is, how long has this thing been going on? The actual ritual.
Well,
And did it achieve what it was trying to do?
well, she's dead, and there was Shadowfell all over the place.
Yes, but the skeleton of the dragon sure as hell was moving.
But was that the goal?
That's what basically what we have.
How about if I show the staff to Bishop Hewitt? and
But we
explain
probably have to do
him?
that tomorrow.
Yeah, at this point it probably would be, but that's a fair point. Actually, do we know that you found that thing, or do you know that you found that thing?
I know he found it because he showed it to me so I could examine it.
Oh, okay.
But-
that's fine.
I don't think anything of it because it's just treasure he found in the middle of the fucking thing.
Sure, I don't have any problem with that. Okay. Okay, final question about the gal. How long ago did she die? Can that be ascertained?
You trained in medicine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Which one's
I
medicine?
hope so.
Yeah, all day. Yeah.
Alright, do you want to give him advantage or do
Yeah,
you want to
should
roll?
for Claire.
I'll roll it. What the heck?
Okay.
He's got to take care of himself too with all the dead wounds.
Am I rolling with advantage?
No.
I'm just rolling.
Just roll.
Please excuse me. I pulled put two. Hey, it's my day so far. 27.
Nice.
She died yesterday, or the day that happened.
Okay, I mean this is brand new.
Yeah.
This is pretty much brand new. Okay,
Fresh corpse.
fresh corpse.
Well, yeah,
Fresh corpse.
we don't know how these magics have affected her.
We haven't the foggiest idea.
Yeah, so
Okay. Can she be preserved for right now?
sounds like she was already
Take her
pretty
back
well.
to
Yeah,
the-
for a little while. That's what the bishop had told you.
Okay. All right. Just so that if we find someone that she belongs to, we should return it. Okay. I guess that's really it at this point. That's a fair amount of figuring some things out. Then I'll probably.
Question. Speak to dead, can the target actually find it strong enough? Can it resist? Or is it just impossible for anything to resist this?
I mean, it has to awaken. It doesn't have to answer your questions.
Really, it can resist answering
It can be
questions.
very cryptic too. The answers can be.
Well, I remember cryptic, because...
Yeah.
But,
If it's directly hostile to you, it doesn't have to answer your questions.
really?
Yeah.
So it can resist. It's not... But that means it's stuck in limbo until it answers the
It
question.
only lasts an hour.
Yeah. It's,
Oh.
yeah.
So, okay, so like the movie, enacted for the movie, gotcha.
Right.
Since I don't use it very often, I've never even really used it.
So, was there a time frame that we are in the town?
We've been in here for 4 days now, at least.
Okay, but I mean, there was no. By Thursday, we've got to get out of here.
No, no.
Okay, all right.
That's
Because if I put that bounty out there, I'm hoping to get something, but I'm
I
not
was planning on staying
realistically
here for
asking for
several.
time.
I was planning on staying here for several weeks to like
Oh, okay.
hunker down, get money and stuff like
I don't
that.
have any problem with that. Just we've kind of been on timetables and whatever else.
That was the
for
whole
some
point coming
time.
here. We're not on a timetable. We can relax.
Okay, fine.
Get ourselves going. Because if we want to go out and get some bounties, we can head up and head back.
But
in
we've
now.
asked all these questions. We may be on several timetables.
No.
You guys aren't on any timetables. I mean, things are still happening outside of the
I'm for the next 3 days. I'm kind of look for the aqueduct here, helping the aqueduct. So
Yeah. You have a job.
yeah, I'm helping out in the city right now to help get some. Yeah, because Terrell's helping me too.
Using my big muscles.
And your speech ability to speak to people.
He's does better.
Inspire the hordes.
Oh yeah, as a supervisor, yep. That's good about that.
I give you advantage because I have a bonus persuasion.
You
so.
put your finger in that and hold it there.
Just know that as my last feat, I almost took inspiring leader for Burke.
Oh my
I would have been a bad one.
Nice. Nice.
Today we go smash. Yes.
Worked for
Oh
me.
no, he didn't talk like that. He was a very smart bloke.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He was right smart bloke. He was.
Right smart bloke he was.
So this is for all of the bad that's going to rile up, right?
Okay, if that's
You don't even have to ask me to kill people.
I'll wait for that bounty, but if they're calling me to come and talk to them, then I'll go talk to them.
Well, if you're done doing what you need to.
Pretty much, it's the end of the third day. They're asking you to come and
And then I will
stay
go.
at this place
That's fine.
if you want to.
Yes, I will. I will thank the bishop profusely. Thank the deacon, of course, as well. And if they desire for me to stand watch at the crypts, then the other idea is, well, I mean, the family
deacon
needs to know
and
too.
two of the church.
I'm sure the
Tritarian
churches
have
let
been
them
watching.
know big time.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure they were the first to know about what's going on here.
Yeah, the deacon and two members of the Church of Tritharian have been taking shifts watching that crypt. So.
Okay.
They knew where we were, so if anyone needed help, they would have came to us. But
That's fine.
they might now since you're here. But yeah, so I figured we bunk here tonight. Tomorrow morning, before we all do spread out for our day, we got breakfast. We talk and discuss what we found out.
That sounds fine.
There's plenty of food for breakfast. It's all stocked up. All the spices you could ever want.
Oh, you have oregano
Are
and
there any-
basil.
Are there any Brussels
I have
sprouts?
some
on?
drying in my cart.
You don't. You don't let us get into your cart half the time. We have to write it back. It's,
Then he
Yes,
knows
you wrote it back. That's where it's all hanging. It's hanging from the rafters. I got herbs galore out there. It should smell.
you don't
quite
have
nice.
them labeled. See, these are labeled.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I could tell basil from oregano and I cried.
In fact, the
Giant
label,
leaves, small leaves.
the labels are so fancy that they change their language based on what you speak.
I mean, look at this. So basically, all bunked down. We wake up for breakfast, start eating. I wonder we have to reburst him for this, aren't we?
All right, I will seek them out in the wealthy district
Hey,
where
free
the
night.
houses look down at you.
Hey, free night's a free night.
There's also plenty of stocked up booze.
You guys go ahead.
Don't trust the booze?
All right.
Don't for neither do I. I think that's all. I'm not captain. I'm not a true captain. I don't get have that.
I don't have a problem. I won't drink to excess, but I don't have a problem.
There's plenty of fine wines.
Good.
Vintage, you know.
Chateau de Picard.
Some fairy jizz.
No, I don't trust that one, dude. It just sounds wrong.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Well, don't even want to know what's the process on that one. Alright, so next morning. Alright, so I guess we should probably go over what you found
Fairy
out.
jizz, now hair free.
Ooh. We haven't. Ooh.
Boy, y'all don't know about my new vintage, do you? I calls it joy juice.
Now hair free.
Now with hair.
Extra hair.
Extra.
It's like pulp.
Take it from my own head.
And the feet of the ogress you got with.
So it's like chewy.
I hate orange juice with pulp too, so I'm not even trying.
Orange juice and pulp is the best.
I agree.
Yeah, that's so good. Extra pulp,
Oh.
bro.
Chunky orange juice. Ugh.
Chunky orange juice is so
God,
good.
no.
No, I agree, no.
I have apple juice with pulp.
Go. Why?
Really?
Would you do that?
You
I didn't know that
ever,
was
you ever,
plausible.
you ever drink milk with pulp?
Please don't do that.
No. I think that's what
It's
curse.
called creme brulee.
It's called cottage cheese.
Or cottage cheese.
Alright, Morgan, so we didn't have over the last couple of days I've been thinking, I think the Barons, I think we were misinterpreting who he was referring to. I don't think he was referring to the two princes up here. The idea seems to be, based off the location of where the dungeon technically is, we saw that the real that dungeon was not part of the royal crypt. I think he might have been referring to the whatever royalty or princes in that north area was the one who might have gone, since this place connected to there.
And where do you believe that this was connected again?
To the north, it's in the frozen north. We met across a person who was interested in our previous
And
member.
the north that's
Drovania.
frozen is
Dor-
Drovania.
Dorvania. Is
I
where
mean,
we
it's
both-
not always frozen, but it is a winter.
Is it like permafrost and stuff?
It's like Russia.
The person we came across with was offered brought us to
Mostly frozen.
It's mostly frozen.
who was
Overly aggressive.
They have maybe a month or so of not snow.
Especially in smaller countries.
the person who was offering to drop our friend Meyer to come up there to help learn about himself. It was in Dorvania at a place called Dust Called Ruins. We did not trust them, but most of what we gathered is that they were capturing Verdun, and so when the one we found, how they refer to as trash, they were being yes, they called her name was trash to them. We helped secure her a more safe location, but she indicated an area of snow.
But remember, she also said that she walked to where you guys were in a week or so.
Yes, which, well, that's a pretty quick for how far away she should have been. So, I'm willing. And the information we got from them said that it was in that area.
Necessary.
I don't know. I mean, unless they were she walked from there, and then so unless she was full of shit. But
She was trash.
Rose now.
Well, if I may be so bold, the drow woman we found, Elmori Zedriad. Zedriad. She,
Mori Zedrian?
Emori Zedriad, yes. Well, I do know that she was part of a cult, called themselves the Shroud. And that cult was destroyed 70 years ago by the forces of Tritherian, of which
Oh no wonder they didn't like
my
you.
fine fellow Ugath may know of a great deal of what happened with this cult. But this cult was based out of these northern places. This
Romania?
yes, this Droven Hall.
Which is the capital.
According to the maps we have, that would be close to the dust calls that we.
Well, I merely the Droven Hall has been a place of relative peace for 100 years after suffering a defeat against a war against Stafford. And,
we verified that was like we had someone clarify that was a teleport between these two areas, didn't we? When it was for the Dragon War, back when they were working together against Stafford, there was something verified.
Yeah, the portal's like 100 years older than the castle.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't know if this is what that is. They said that there somewhere is a portal that goes between here and Groven Hall.
Which our theorizing from what we've seen so far would lead us to believe that's where it's at. Which that would mean that
now, are there any other snowy regions?
there's that one that's slightly that's connected to the continent we're on, isn't there? That's slightly to the north, or is it still connected?
Everywhere can get a little bit of snow,
Yeah.
except for the desert, really.
Okay.
So but where she was, she could have made it from there. But we have no idea. We're best guessing here on this kind of stuff, based on again, we haven't been up there. But after what happened with Meyer, we were worried about.
Who was this trash person?
She was a Verdun that was captured by the group that was capturing Verdun, and
You guys were here when you met Trash.
because
Well, that was
there.
she
Oh,
was
that's
in
right.
Gartham or
Yeah, so
something.
he was here,
Yep.
so she would have had to go across quite a ways
And then all the way down.
if she walked from there.
But the problem is
If she's telling the truth.
She was telling the truth.
I bet she had a fire mare.
But what if there are more than one places by which you can travel, similar to how this crypt worked?
The building that she
most assuredly there are.
So Malcolm, that building you found her in, you said it was basically almost abandoned, correct? There was almost nothing there.
Yeah, it seemed to be abandoned, and I was looking around, see what I could see.
What if that building worked similar to the dungeon she walked in? What she thought at one point was a building like that, and it swapped places. I mean, what if it was similar to that? Maybe.
What I would posit, because how would you get across a
Well,
continent in a week?
Well, not only that.
Or
I
an
mean,
ocean?
if we're banking on that, these people are the ones who have this magic. Obviously, they have it to be able to use it wherever they want. If they can do it again, replicate it.
Or they don't know of it. Because it's been lost to some history.
You expect they know what's happening in their own basement, though.
Not necessarily. Remember, we came down into these crypts assuming that everything was on the up and up to find out that we were being transported to some different horrible place. Correct? And then the crypts went back to what they were, did they not?
Yes, they went back to what were when they activated the hand symbol in the dungeon.
Correct. So perhaps there's a piece of history of this place that has been lost to some.
Which also raises the question that we should probably see if anything in the royal crypt has been stolen during that
Or
time.
possibly sealed from one side or the other, but
The royal,
recently reintroduced.
well, definitely we need to tell the cleric to have the royals family go through their crypt and see if anything's missing, bodies,
That's
gear.
a fair point that I will mention back to my brothers of Lathander immediately, and I'll pick up that sending stone and call the bishop and tell him, hey, that if there hasn't been an investigation, there probably should be to see if anything is wrong with the royal ones.
Translate.
I'm on my
Sun
can.
has risen! Get to work!
I'm on my can right now.
Will the Tritherian guards there find out about this as well, or?
I'm sure.
I'm sure that they would be intimately connected.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tritherian has already been known that some of the people have already been basically mutilated at this point.
Well, as I informed them, I meant about the investigation of the.
At this point,
I'm sorry.
at this point, the bishop would have already sent out a letter to the king,
Okay.
who's not even here at the night right now. He's at a party with the royal family down here.
Ooh, at their vacation home.
It's where everyone,
That's the big one.
all the big meeting, essentially it's a big meeting
That's the
of
slave camp to the right.
important people on this continent to meet there.
Yep, that's the vassals who provide.
Which you guys met a bard who was heading that way.
Yes, we did. Down the road we helped.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
But they're meant to come back in a couple days, so.
Alright, so we're based on theories. Hopefully at this time nothing in the royal crypt has been stolen.
Right.
But we have no way of verifying that until the family comes back, which will be several days. We have the idea that we have three things we suspicious of. We have the two princes here, or whoever's connected to the other side of that portal. If there's a prince over there that's connected to this.
There was a name related to this cult as well. At least the person who talked her into this sacrifice, a Rukaran Borkish.
Now is
And
that?
I could not find anything about this individual, but perhaps I'm.
I looked at
asking
the
in
letter,
wrong
but unfortunately,
area.
there's a certain someone who had the letter got fucking zapped into a fucking black hole.
Oh, and this is fascinating, my friends. All of those tomes, those dragon tomes that I procured from that accursed place, all of them had pages missing from the dragon tomes related to those that come from the outer planes. Nothing on the prime material, but those from the outer planes.
So the dragon that they're trying to they're trying to. Okay, so we have a dragon. We're trying to deal with dragons from completely different planes of existence. Then, basically, we're not dealing with anything that's a normal dragon on your world.
Well, it's widely known that the dragons are extinct, or virtually so, from our plane of existence.
According to our treasure hunter here, who happened to see two on an island, not too extinct.
Well,
I want to do a history check. I'm pretty sure that's what I think
They're
it is.
extinct
but-
from civilized land.
Okay. I want to do a history for that
Supposedly.
name. See if I remember it. If it's the one I think it is, I just want to be verify.
Okay. Fail.
Yeah, who gives a crap if the whale people and the frog people have a bunch of them on their island? It's not civilized. The West hasn't invaded yet.
Is it the one from that letter?
Different name.
Or do I recognize the name at all?
Well, you mean you recognize Borkesh?
Okay,
But-
where do I recognize it from? 'Cause I'm trying to go through
It
my
is.
names.
That was from the letter.
Okay.
That's the last name.
Borkesh was
Surname.
the surname
Surname.
Borkesh. That's who I thought it was. But
Yeah,
we didn't get it
the
first name,
last-
did we?
You did get a
Yeah,
first
we
name in
did.
the letter. It was
I got
Cromwell.
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 Sure. I wrote a lot of this down. It's gotta find them all again.
Well, at this point, the letter's gone, isn't it?
yes.
Yeah.
That was the point I was making.
Into a pocket dimension, right? If
Huh?
It's
into a pocket dimension.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's very much in a dimension. It's just not this dimension. Borkesh was the name on the letter, at least the last name, on the letter that we got from Alfred Meyer,
And you
who
guys
was
did.
inviting us.
I'll tell you, you guys did end up finding out that the Borkeshes were the ones who ruled before the current rulers
Yes.
up in Drovania.
Which,
Which got no more with Stafford and lost.
according to them, according to people we found, they said they weren't around anymore, but or at least he should have been around anymore because they got subverted by.
Well, again, this cult has been destroyed 70 years ago.
But the letter we got was from someone just less than a year ago, hiding out in Dust Call ruins.
Sounds to me like this cult is up again.
Well,
Or never got eradicated to begin with. So we're dealing with what kind of cult?
Wait, I don't understand. You're saying that there is 2 cults?
Or one and the same because it was never originally destroyed.
They probably survived by hiding underground. I mean,
With the drow and.
if they were drowned to begin with, they probably just went underground and hid.
I have asked for all information related to this woman's name from the small town, the Venzor, that's outside, where there's a basic meeting place, so to speak, between the 2 civilizations above and below ground. I'm hoping to find information about this person's name, if it has value, or if there is descendants who wish to claim the body of this poor woman and what happened to her in her times,
Okay, so
most recently, or
I guess the question is now: did she confirm what the ritual was actually supposed to do? Because the Baron of the Black Sleep, it was
Black Ballad.
the Black Ballad, same damn thing, said it was to bring back the prince's mother. He didn't verify what prince, so we're still guessing on which prince. We're assuming the one's here, but since we now know this place is connected somewhere else, we have to assume it's also might be one of the whatever prince to the north.
we do know that she acted as a conduit successfully.
So if the ritual was complete, then why was he still there?
I do not know, but the power of the bishop stopped the conduit.
And someone's gonna have to notice that whatever that thing was doing, that was had to be continuously on to work. Someone's gonna notice that it's not working now.
Well, certainly the Black Bard there and his wanderings would know at this point, considering that he brought us to this place, near as I can figure. Let us find the minions of Tritherian, as destroyed as they were and in constant pain.
Is Zeltron is Zeltron look rough? Does he look like he's not feeling of it? Is it like is this like a progressing kind of curse kind of thing, or whatever the hell happened to him?
He looks a little off. But
Okay.
Oh, do we not know that?
No, he
Yeah,
hasn't
he's
explained
off
it. He
yet.
never
We don't know
told
yet.
anything.
Okay,
He said
no,
he-
that's fine. I don't
He
know.
said there's something he felt something was off, but he never really elaborated.
Like all of my fingers fell off.
That's what I'm asking. Is he starting to hand grip a weight next to us here?
I'm taking you. I think I'll take him to the leper colony.
Is his head starting to slowly sink into?
So I should ask. So we're waiting on information about this woman.
Oh yes, I have put out a bounty for information.
Would the next best step be once we get that information and Orphan comes back? Because I think I've been called by Tritherian to visit Kuga.
It seems
So-
as though there are some common threads here.
I think that's where this road's leading. And then through that, we can find a way to prepare ourselves against this call.
To defeat Diablo.
To defeat Diablo.
Okay, then the question is, well, let's hope you're. Is whoever goes searching for this, are they going to be in trouble or not? I guess would be the question.
Yeah.
Because you're putting up this bounty, but if this guild runs pretty deep into the Underdark and some of their hierarchy, they're probably going to take notice.
That someone's looking.
Yes. And so your person who might give you that money may not make it to you. Or they might give you false
Do
information.
we know what the Black Bard was? We got a good look at him. He wasn't.
You knew they
He's like a
kind of figured out he was a shade. If that's what you're getting.
That's what it is. Thank you. Sorry. There we go. Oh, was he masked?
So, alright. So we need to do some more investigating. I've been helping with the, around the town with the aqueduct system. A few more days and it'll be finished. During the evening I've been helping work on the carriage and helping with any other projects. If you need help during the evening on some of these investigations, I'll be more than happy to help.
I will be too. I think the leading efforts of Tritherian and Lathander would be
But
very beneficial.
right now, I figure we're taking a couple days waiting for. At this point, we're going to scope around town.
Commander! Tritherian!
Oh God!
Come on, boys!
I feel like I'm back in the mess hall back on my ship. All right, so let's go about our business and investigate through the evening and see what we can find. And we'll wait for your informant to get back to us.
Yes, I have no idea the length of time. I just put out a bounty for information.
So whatever we need to do again, our work through the day and our investigations through the evening, or whatever we need to do through the evening as usual, just to keep appearances that we're just part of that we're trying to be suspicious, I guess, to the
Got
people.
some errands to run.
Exactly. I mean, let's just go about our business, keep it going until we get some information. That way we can know where we're going next, basically. I'd assume that you also need to find out. You probably should have sent out an investigation about that boy that you were kind of over here for.
Boy.
Sorry, say what again?
The boy you were trying to find. You probably also should have sent out a bounty about him. Who might be
What else am I looking for?
What's her?
I gotta look back at my notes here.
that teenager.
Oh, that kid. That kid. Yeah, okay.
Sex-
Sorry.
Why suppose like
The
this?
kid from Town X doing whatever. Why? Okay.
I used to care. But
Whatever.
I used to get
Bigger fish.
it only took a few days with these guys.
Lathander has a short-term memory. Come on.
No, I think it's just the effect of us.
Oh, maybe it's just.
All right, well, Jerome, shall we go back and get to the aqueduct and get our day
Sure.
straight through our day? If you need us for anything, Morgan, let us know.
Well, you guys about to go to sleep. But, yeah.
But I thought we were at breakfast.
Oh yeah. Sorry, sorry.
Okay,
Misunderstood.
One other. There is one other thing one other thread I'd like to pull.
Breakfast.
The
Yeah, we're gonna do this because of breakfast.
the bodies of the Tritherians that were down there. Now those didn't evaporate and disappear. Those came back.
Yeah, we gave him back to the church.
They were
We
recovered.
gave them back to the church.
They were recovered.
Okay. All right. So.
Give him proper burial rites.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then that's that.
Which I imagine for Tritherian would be burning them, because you don't want to be locked in a box. That's like tyrannical in itself.
Yeah, that's an imposed position right there. Would you want to be wrapped up in a box at the end of all the things?
Probably not.
You can look at
It'd be like a Viking
Come on, let's go.
Yeah,
let's
it
go
is.
scatter
It's
these
like
guys'
Viking
ashes in a really awesome
You
place.
can look at it like the Klingons do and say, yeah, it's just a hollow thing. Just do it how you want it. Do
Yeah.
this doorstop.
Yep. The soul has left. That.
All right, Troll, let us proceed. Whatever business we do for the day, we'll meet back here at the evening, or we meet back in the inn, whichever you all prefer.
Couple more quick things. There were the torturer's tools. I got 4 bundles of torturer's tools. I would like to
Torture.
torture something, definitely. I would like to.
Stay away from Cousin Peter.
We have those two. We saw those two.
I want
stores
to
last time.
clean and
Resell
like,
I
slightly
didn't pick up any.
What?
Maybe I'll open you guys.
Clean them and resell them as slightly used.
No, I'm gonna keep them because these people need to know that this will not stand. But I'm gonna clean them and kind of sanctify them and keep them. But also there was the 2 runes of spare the dying. Are those in
Destroyed.
essence just they're done? Okay.
You had to break them.
Right, I know I popped them off there. I didn't know if they. Okay. Then that's done with all of that. Bodies back to Tritherian, connecting the gal, the person, the Droven Hall, curse, the cult. I think that catches it all up. Okay. All right. So we're in this lavish place, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll get some wine.
All right.
I'll have some super awesome wine if it's.
We're usually done around by the 3 o'clock. So we'll be back. We can meet
I'm
back
not
up
gonna
here.
get drunk. I'm gonna have a glass of super awesome wine.
There's a room for each of you.
I'm good.
So
I gotta go to work. I don't have to be out under influence.
Oh, yeah.
So me and Troll will go out. We'll be back by 3. We'll have to end our shift, and then we can do whatever you want to. If not, I'm gonna be on the car.
all right.
So.
Do
What?
they really have, times here? Or would it be like, I'll be back by 4 o'clock?
When the little dog gets on in here, I'm gonna start making watches for
Look
everybody.
at these skills.
Okay, I get out my sundial and
How do they measure?
I've seen sundials or some magical eye objects. can do it,
Or a
too.
giant clock in the middle of town.
They got compasses.
There's clocks and stuff. It's fine. I was just making a joke.
Sorry, I took it really serious.
Instead of the little wood things, they got little live vermin doing it.
Yeah.
yeah, the giant cuckoo clock in the middle of town.
It's a small world.
Ding 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 ding
That's
ding
the-
ding ding.
that's the-
Oh, it's noon.
That's a sanctuary.
It's the sorrow hour for the verdant. It's the,
Hey, you never said there didn't come calls for having a sanctuary.
all right.
So whatever these 2 are going to be doing, we're already basically selling where we're going.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the Elder Anvil and see if 5-0.
But you're excited about that.
Well, so we rolling good.
I gotta find my notes on that.
Morgan, watch your back. Where Pokemon knows some pretty dangerous things lately.
It appears to me that in many of these cases it might have taken 100-odd years to cast the sun upon their glowing faces. It is a good day for Lathander.
Oh boy.
I want you to have one of these bundles.
Not the torture tools?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what I'm inventing next. Carbonated water to make pop.
You want the storm bow.
So I give you one of those bundle of torture tools. The tools have been cleaned and sanctified.
I just the fact that I'm just going to another place where there's a customs. All right, bottle of wine, purified torturers tools.
That's right. Clean and shiny. They're in a special holy water ooze to keep them from rusting.
Jello.
Would I be
Holy
allowed,
oil.
would I be allowed to use them
Yep,
at
yep.
some point?
A sanctified glycogen.
My alignment allows for
keep
it.
keep it pure.
True. Very true. Hey.
You know, it'd be fun to all those gelatinous cubes. At least my afro might be far enough for you to just pull me my ass out.
It's probably spit you out. Ew, afro. What?
Too much hair.
Tastes like chicken.
Just too much hair.
I'm gonna call the bishop, And well, I call the bishop. I'll call him. Bishop, I have a question. Does the church have a locked area, protected away from where you might store valuables or otherwise? I have all those books. I don't wish for them to fall into others' hands, but carrying around 500 pounds of books is a lot.
You get no response.
I get no response from the bishop.
How long was that long ago since you sent the message, so God knows what happened.
I try again.
Nothing.
This is supposed to work. Come with me.
So well, he's
Quickly.
already he's coming with me.
Never mind. Damn your eyes!
We already left.
Everybody go.
You're drinking wine, you went to work.
That's right.
Are you using one of mine?
No, I have a particular
That's
one
okay.
for the bishop, and it's not working.
If we're having a problem, we want to start resolving with mine, I think.
All right. I'm gonna go. Screw the wine. Back to the church.
Yes.
Spill the wine.
Go up to the door, you have to notice.
Spill the wine.
There happens to be a bellowing smoke cloud coming from the direction of that church.
Oh, that place that used to be a church.
The place formerly known as church.
Yeah.
Now it's got a
The smoldering crater of Lathander. Yeah, I'll go zip them back.
You'd probably get to the Elder Anvil first. So we'll cut over to you. Got your bow all ready?
Excellent, my man.
Turned out pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Get it?
Tell me what you did.
It's a storm bow, right? Just double check. You want the storm bow?
No, I
The
had
wisp.
I had a vicious short bow.
You went with that murder bow.
I think the storm bow was Vincent's.
Yes.
Sorry, which one did you acquisition from him?
Yeah, the
I've got a
murder-
bunch listed here.
There was the murder bow that does the.
Yeah,
So
I gave him the vicious short bow.
Not the one you gave him.
What you buy. Bought him that one that does that. It wasn't the light one element.
Yeah, that was I bought that. That was a long time ago.
No, I'm talking about the one. What did you order from him? You ordered one that did like. It was a sneak attack
Which
one,
one
wasn't
was it?
it? So they didn't notice
He
you.
was.
The Whisper.
You were going to alter my vicious.
He was making a whole new bow.
Oh. I didn't know that. I thought you were altering. I thought I left my.
No, you
This is
sold
short.
that one to, I think, to make this
Yeah.
new bow.
I have two that I couldn't remember which one you decided to go with.
It wasn't
One was that you could do extra lightning damage and
the other.
you charge during thunderstorms.
No, it was the other one.
The other Whisper then. So this one,
But you wanted one that kept you.
Yeah, if you're-
Yeah, the
If you're
super
hidden-
death bow.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
murder bow.
okay,
Moida bow.
yeah, the Moida bow.
Okay, so I.
What was the clan boss?
This one's called Whisper.
Alright, let me get rid of the vicious short bow here. Okay.
There goes a little part of your training towards it.
Whisper. Okay.
It's a +2 longbow. While you are attuned to it, you gain dark vision up to 90 feet.
Jeez, that pleasant light to goggles my lot.
You can communicate telepathically to any willing creature within 30 feet of you. And while you are hidden or invisible, your attacks deal psychic damage rather than any physical. And as a bonus action, you can roll a concentration check DC 15. If you succeed, attacks you make this round do not end invisibility or reveal your position.
Yes, that was what you wanted, was that.
Yep. 15
Yes.
DC.
So essentially, you have to use your bonus action first and then attack.
Because the indication was to him was.
Murder bow.
I want a murder bow, but I don't want to say it out loud.
It does psychic,
Yeah.
it does psychic damage rather than piercing.
And I don't want to be seen or be found out.
Moida, also known as Whisper.
Yeah. Here's your Moida bow. You didn't get it from me though.
Longbow does 1d8, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Short bows do 1d6.
But the bow itself is pitch black with a bunch of little etchings into it with the magic. And then right where the arrow comes out of, there's a symbol of a person giving a shush.
This is a beautiful piece. I thank you very much, sir.
Of course, it's my pleasure.
Wow.
Moida bow.
Is that how he pronounces it?
To moida some particular creatures that you don't want to know about.
Yeah.
Some farm animals, you know?
Mm-hmm. Get those Nemoidians for me.
Moida the Nemoidians.
Wow. So we're straight up and even up. I thank you, sir.
Of course.
And I will definitely recommend your business to other people.
If you survive the night.
I forgot to tell you it's cursed. All things I sell here are cursed. My uncle, his name is the Baron.
He acts with this stuff all the time. I don't get it.
That those little lines in there. There's actually a contract written in it. It look really, really close.
Upon attunement of this
Too
item.
bad if you didn't.
What is Humboldt LLC?
Curse of Merc kill him. If you order the contract. Suddenly,
Why are
all refunds be taken to Merc.
HR.
Or Merc will come and get them.
Expect an immediate horrible response to any returns.
big guy called Merc will come in and make you
No,
take
the
it back.
last word you hear will be Amatai!
Very much last words.
I need you two to roll your checks for your workload.
Straight charisma, right?
You get advantage for the persuasion.
If he helps you.
Sweet.
Fail.
Ooh, 23.
Gracious, flash of genius. 27 total.
Okay. Picking up the pace.
Flash of genius. I love that my flash of genius and all my extra bonuses to those.
Yeah.
Alright, and then you would arrive at the church. Currently all closed up.
I will knock.
Nothing.
I will enter if I'm allowed.
Seems to be locked.
The lights are on. Nobody's home. No lights are on.
Really?
Did they live on the church property?
Mhm.
And both of them are gone at the same time? Nobody's answered.
It's definitely strange.
Worrisome already.
Are there different doors than the main door? I'm going to go to a different door. First I will I will knock loudly.
There's a little sign at the bottom that says on the can.
That's all I'm fishing.
On fishing, yeah.
Unfinished business.
Nothing.
This door locked. Enter. Wish to enter.
You try breaking the door.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I'm gonna try and break in.
You
The
try-
sun is going to rise, damn it!
Are you trying to pick the lock without lock picking tool?
No, I don't have. I
Or
don't
are you
have any.
just
of
gonna
that.
break
I'm
the
gonna
door?
bust the door.
Okay, give me a strength check.
This is
You're
during
glad
the,
you don't know anybody that knows how to pick lock.
Yes, but I feel a little bit desperate, and I'm not thinking well. Oh, I think I broke my arm.
No, you pull a Meyer.
Yeah. Very much. That was a one.
Ow!
That was a one.
You smack yourself with your own.
Yep.
You see a guard walking in your direction. What's going on here?
The bishop and the deacon are not responding to my calls. They live at this residence, and they are not answering the front or the rear door. I am going to see what their condition is immediately.
Are we rolling ones over here?
I just don't think they're home.
What did he say?
I don't think they're home.
People go out shopping and whatnot, you know. Best be on your way.
Right you are. I'll go to the crypt.
where the torture and stuff happened?
What?
Where, like, the royal crypt?
Yeah, the royal crypt.
Oh yeah, because there's no guards. There's no guards.
Uh-oh. Change it.
Oh, changing the music.
Great.
Walk over to the crypt.
Yep.
We
You don't see anybody there.
There's no one here. The crypt that's currently being guarded 24/7, and there's no one here.
Huh.
I immediately. Oh, I can't call you. I call you.
I left that up over there.
Something is awry.
What?
Get to the crypt immediately. The guards are not here.
Kinda busy at the moment, Morgan.
Abandon whatever it is.
What'd you say these were called? Pulleys?
Holy! We'll get there as soon as we can have Morgan. Stefanisville might be free though. You might be able to get there sooner.
I will find royal guards if there's anybody like that.
You have to go to the castle.
Where is this place by comparison to the?
Yeah, you'd be like over here.
Okay, no, I guess that's not happening. There's no one here. Is there sign of struggle?
Make an investigation check.
Nine.
Doesn't look like it.
Morgan, maybe they're trying to poo right now.
Maybe they're flaming homosexuals.
The sun will rise on them for sure.
Is there anyone around?
Make a perception check.
That's a little bit better. Perception. That's 19.
19.
Yeah.
Look around. Good 200, 250 feet away, outside of the grave site area, more or less. There appears to be someone standing there, staring at you, but they just have a dragon mask on.
We don't know. Usually don't want to throw us on.
And then they turn and just start walking away. You do notice they have a tail.
Okay.
red, and a little bit scaly. Tiny bit.
Okay. All right. Hang on. I gotta look at my spells real
Then we'll try to hurry up what we can, but we gotta finish the day.
quick. It's okay. I want to get to check my spells.
Yeah, we gotta make a crane really fast.
Well, we did exceptionally well with our rolls.
That's what I was hoping for was something that actually played with my strings.
Same.
Like I said, it's still gonna be most of the day before we can get out of here.
I just gotta look this up real quick. Give me just a moment. And resource. Yep, that's. There we go.
You might need to close that door if they get too much out here. Don't want to pick it up on the.
Let me just go ahead.
I think Celtron's taking a break at the. There goes not feeling well.
That's okay.
Weirdly enough, he's walking in a straight line. Just over.
Once you watch the trailer, you get that reference. I just kept walking straight until I got here. As long as people are watching you, well, seriously, as you do it.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast the spell Aid on myself. Or excuse me, Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to go tearing off after that person. As fast as my speed of 40 will carry me.
You double move.
Yeah.
Okay. After doing so, he seemingly just disappears into thin air.
Inconceivable! You know, at least he didn't disappear into thick air.
Yeah.
At least he didn't
That's
drag you
pretty
into a dungeon, a murder dungeon, and throw you into it and teleport you to the other side of the planet.
Go over to where he disappeared from. And I'm looking for things similar to how we had the ruins on that portal in the crypt. I'm looking for anything along that line.
Make an investigation check.
Not with that one. Well, let's.
It was like right over.
That's 6. That's a 6, so not too good on the investigation.
I'm out of practice of reading all those books all through last 3 days.
Yeah, a little cross-eyed from reading those books.
It looks like a dirt path. You standing on?
Okay, from this vantage point, okay, come all the way. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to look the other direction and see if anything is different from this vantage point.
Okay. Doesn't appear to be. Looks like you can just see over to the crypt.
I look up.
Make a perception check.
That's right.
Ta-da!
That is a 13.
A couple birds in the sky.
Cartharian birds.
Are any birds bigger than the other?
They can fly twice as high. Reading rainbow.
All right.
we're done, we'll make our way to the furnace next week. Yeah, over here.
It's gonna be a while.
Yeah, we're kind of in the middle of something. Got more an expert on this one. I will contact Stefanico during this time. Stefanico? hold on.
Half the town died this evening in a strange wave of attacks.
Stefanico? Stefanico, can you hear me?
Serious, my friend.
People
How
just
are
start falling over.
Me and are all kind of busy, but apparently something's going wrong with the church and the graveyard. Apparently, Morgan says the guards are missing and the bishop are missing. Can you make it over there and try to help give him a hand until we get done here?
you? Over at the church?
Head to the church, or if he's not at the church, then head over to the crypt.
Very good.
We'll try to meet you as soon as we can, but we're really in the middle of something we can't leave right now. But
Okay,
we'll make our way there as soon as we can.
I'll go back over to the crypt. And um, I'm gonna open the crypt and call out, colleagues, Tritherian Lathander, come
Applecore!
forth.
Okay.
I tried the sending stone again.
I don't like the smile.
You knew
Try
we'd be busy.
the sending stone to the bishop again.
Okay.
Bishop, answer.
Give me a perception check.
You hear your own voice down below.
Fine. Man, okay, so that's 10. Can't make all the rolls.
Okay.
Nothing? Nothing. I will use... light. There should be a statue to Cyril. Correct, Cyril? In here?
The dragon statue.
It was a little ways down before you guys went into that room.
Yeah. The normal one is the dragon statue.
That's all right. I cast it as far as I can see down on the stair to apply light in this corner.
Stairways. No. Looks normal.
Okay. I am going to use the... Ooh. Ooh, wait a minute.
There's a possum playing a banjo.
Ding, 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 ding.
Looks like you're lost, boy. You don't come to the secret.
You don't know how to squeal like a pig?
Yeah. Shoo-wee. We don't get many of your types around here.
Okay. I'm gonna... The door is open. Okay, I'm gonna take out my decanter of endless water and spray water on the ground and use shape water to form up a block of ice in the jamb so the door can't swing closed.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm gonna go down those stairs. Well, it's gonna have to try hard though.
Falls down about 80 feet of stairs.
And then yes, when I get to the place where my light is, I will recast it farther down and continue like that. Call them. Members of Lathander, Tritherian, show yourselves. That's it.
Surprise!
Wait till he gets here.
But no, you don't hear anything.
Okay, then, going a little bit cautiously, so that I have light, I will continue to do that.
You would eventually make your way down to the chamber that had the statue. There's no statue.
disconcerting.
Is the chamber otherwise the same, just without the statue? You know, because we had broken crap, we had
Yeah,
whatever. I
there's-
mean, it
there
was
are-
kind of in
There
disrepair.
are still like the dragon statues around the room that had the gems in their eyes, but
Well, one version
that had the gems in their eyes.
Well,
right?
again, one version had the gem removed, but we don't know. I don't know if we ever really bothered to look at the other version.
the room that had the statue didn't seem to change when you.
Okay, so the ones still that were missing eyes, still missing eyes in both. Okay.
All right, I spent a decent piece of time in all these dragon tomes. What are these dragons?
We went through this before.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't
Yeah.
remember.
These ones are metallic dragons.
Yes.
Metallic dragons. Thank
There's
you.
the silver, the gold.
Okay. The statue is gone. Is the there was the door that led further into the crypt? Is that there?
Looks to be. Yeah.
Is the door different in any way from before?
So Morgan's Jason's third character will be.
Fighter champion, thank you. Have that in the works. Okay, all right. Is the door closed?
Yeah.
Was this a solidly built door when we were there looking at this stuff before? It is. Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty fairly built.
Okay. Has anybody been walking around on the floor? Does it look like there have been people walking around?
Footprints or something?
Yeah.
Make
Okay.
investigation check.
Recent activity on the
Recent
wall.
Welcome back.
5.
There seems to be an aura on this side of the room.
But
Look at the bright side. Hopefully that aura will dissipate during the battle.
I will say this: it looks overly clean.
Like someone purposely trying to keep it up.
Okay. All right. Fair. The stairwell. Was there anything on the stairwell? Blood trail, something dragged, something along that line.
Make investigation check.
Hopefully this time.
My fucking god!
Welcome back.
I concede this day wins. Okay, today wins. Let's start up next week. Okay, everybody. Thank you and goodbye, everybody. It's been great. Let's see what those dice will do next week. We need to take a pause because every one of them has failed utterly. Every one of them. So no, that was a 1.
Ooh.
Looks fine. The stairs look great, especially when your face is.
Why? These are really stairs.
The stone doesn't taste
Knowing
as good as I
that,
thought
knowing
it
that these
would.
rooms have done some strange things in the past, I leave.
Okay.
And I'm going to go back to the church. When I get to the top of the stairs, I'm going to undo that, close the door,
If you were hurrying on Cousin Peter, you'd probably be getting to the church about this time.
and I will seal it with that's, I don't want to seal it with ice because that's not going to last.
Well, that's long enough to where we all get done and get over there.
Right. I'm going to use mold earth, and if there's loose earth around, I'm going to basically just seal the doorway in earth. That may take a little bit of time,
Yeah.
Like I said,
but I don't want anybody to just be able to wander up to this thing and walk in. That it will take them time to do.
Okay. But you would see him molding earth around the door.
What's going on?
Do you see anyone behind us? And I continue working, and I say this low and
I will circumspectly observe.
Make perception check.
21.
Okay. Normal hustle bustle. There's a little kid who's gonna magic.
No one's suspicious. No one seeming to pay close attention.
I mean, there's a few people like taking notice of some guy trying to seal up a door, but they're not really caring.
Morgan, are you okay?
No! The
Eating
members
dirt.
of my church and that of Tritherian who are here as guards are gone. The bishop is unresponsive to calls and I have not been able to get back into the church. Something is amiss, and if this has anything to do with it, there was a person in a dragon's mask who was watching this direction who, as I approached in haste, disappeared.
Where did he disappear?
I do not know. It was that direction, alleyway, disappeared.
I'll go check it out and look and see if there's a way I can tell where the footprints stopped. Was it a portal? Did he just disappear? Is there any way to
You make an investigation check of the area.
14?
Not seeing a whole lot of tracks. I mean, you see his, and then you would see one set that isn't his. It's definitely lighter, but it's hard to track it in this.
I would like to do something with my molding earth. In particular, I'd like to set up a small pattern of stones in the center of what I'm doing, so that if somebody comes along and undoes it and tries to redo it, they wouldn't necessarily know that these stones were the way that they were. To say that it was disrupted.
Okay.
Big middle finger.
Just like that. Right on the front. Make a dragon mask in gravel. Put a F you underneath it.
The tiny symbol.
That's right.
Up yours, the sun will still rise.
That's right.
But it's gonna take you probably 10 minutes to do all this.
I accept that. I don't want anybody to just arbitrarily walk into this place.
What would you like me to do,
Me.
Morgan?
Go back to the church and see if you can get in the door. I was unable to, and I have still been unable to contact the bishop. I will continue to do this so that no one stumbles in. The statue is gone.
The statue is gone.
Correct. The statue of Cyril is gone.
Was the room any different?
It was quite clean.
It certainly wasn't before.
No. The dragons were still there. The metallic.
Somebody stole their eyes. It must have been the guy.
Oh, there was a bastard! Thieving bastard!
I wonder if someone is aware that we're onto them.
I am displeased at this moment with what is happening. I'm doing this as a precaution before heading back to the church. Your help is most appreciated.
I'll be more than happy to help.
Well, if you can get there while I finish my work, then I will be along shortly.
Ooh, no, we got a timetable now.
I'm only 12.
Why the hell are you here? Why the hell are you here? Aren't there child labor laws around here?
No.
Oh, good God.
I'll call serious. I do not have a means by which to contact our friend of Tritherian. He needs to know that his people are gone as well. Or is he close?
He's probably nearby. I'll let him know. We're hurrying up as fast as we can here, Morgan. It's just, our hands are up in the air. We're kind of powerlifting things here, going as fast as we can. We'll get there as fast as we can. I'll let Terrell know as
There's
soon as I see
6
him.
guys in dragon masks. Our hands are up in the air.
There's a weird couple of people with dragon masks here. I was listening. I'm not sure why, so I don't know why they're dressed up for this.
The whole job was a trap. They all
It's weird. You purposely be slowing us down. I don't get it. We'll be there as soon as we can, Morgan. I'll let Thrall know. Or you try to do what we can, but be safe. Don't fuck anything up. And if you want to go ahead, I'll try to finish up the day and meet you guys.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
But you will probably get.
I will talk to.
You won't want to talk to somebody and let them know if you want to do that.
Talk to the
Because you
boss.
might be cut off from.
I'll say you guys can get done early if you force yourself to work harder, but it's going to require a check, otherwise you might get exhaustion.
That's fine.
That's fine.
It's going to be a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. $50.
Lucky that.
Not good, huh?
Ooh.
I would have needed 17 luckies for my last few rolls
No joke.
to get through
I will
this.
flash genius to get that
Really bad.
15.
Okay.
Finish up the day. How we doing?
You can get done about an hour and a half early.
Okay. We'll start making our way there as soon as we can. Tell you're also will be there later tonight. If not, we'll just get today's pay to tomorrow.
Alright.
Grab the pulley, and we'll be back tomorrow to do some more work. Thank you.
By the way, the pulley's patented.
Serious as pulley. Trademark. Right to reserve.
I want a copper piece anytime somebody uses it.
Puts a little hard hat on, folks. Let's box. Let's go. It's actually just hanging off. So we'll make our way there. But
Yes, I
during that
will.
time, I'm listening.
To the church, correct?
Yeah, I will approach the church in such a way as I'm intrusive and go to, is there like a side door or back door? I'll go there.
You can make a stealth check if you want to be stealthy.
Man, that guy's so intrusive.
Natural 20
He's not intrusive at all.
for a total of 30.
Walks behind
The air is intrusive around him.
he just becomes one with the wind and starts flowing with the wind.
Air elementals. Excuse me, sorry.
Stretching a foot out between poles.
Like dimly and
Right this way, it's okay.
Let us carry you.
He just as a pole that big, he just keeps disappearing and
Yep.
becoming in between each one.
Alright, but yeah, you walk up to the back door.
it's locked, I assume, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll examine the lock.
Okay. Investigation.
This is where everything fell apart for me.
18.
Looks to be a pretty standard lock. You've seen these kind before. Doesn't look to be trapped or anything.
I will use my lock tool then, and I will try to pick the lock.
Okay.
31.
Read them?
Oh.
Oh, it wasn't locked off.
We call this a lock.
It's one of those push buttons.
They put it on the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll open the door and look inside.
This back here is essentially a storage room. But
Anything that I notice?
make a perception check.
9. Damn it.
There's a barrel full of pickled deacon. It's nice that they labeled it.
There's some string bishops hanging right next to him.
Yep. Ligament of bishop.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
So it's like
The half-used
barrels,
sausage
trays.
grinder that seems to be having a weird old battalion.
Another door? I will be very quiet and go to the other door. Listen.
Perception check. You guys remember to unlock the door?
Oh, right, yeah, he's supposed to go here.
18.
I think I'll lock the door.
Sit there for a minute. You do hear something. Almost like a light creaking noise. Pretty constant, but
Like someone's moving around.
maybe.
Does it seem to be on the other side of the door or farther away?
Definitely the other side of the door is probably an open room, maybe the main chapel area, but
Yeah, it's very wobbly sound and sizzling sound like something gelatinous is melting something.
but it's probably somewhere
a reduction
towards
of bishop is going on. It's,
the back of the room, kind of towards where you're at.
Is the door locked? I want to stealthily open it and peek outside.
You have your X-ray glasses on at the moment?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Just verify.
I have to attune to.
I want you to still tuned to them or not.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
It's the forged rabbit at the card table. Oh, hi again.
Come on.
Teleport!
15?
You peer around the room, and up on the pulpit area, you see hanging there is the bishop from his neck. Hanging from his neck.
He stepped on someone's toes pretty hard.
Do I see anything else?
Ah, yes, the creaking of.
That's the rope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Killed a
so those
bishop in
air
church.
elementals are in the room causing the breeze
Yep. Mhm.
to make him swing. Nice air
Yeah.
elementals.
As soon as I see that, I'll draw my scimitar. And I will.
Probably want to get out to Morgan, but knowing Morgan, he'd. Oh god, I'm going to have to stop both of you from fucking doing this, aren't I?
I'm going to step into the room and look around and see what I see.
Other than just the bishop there, it looks pretty empty. It looks like he's got a note on him.
Ooh, grimdark, man. Grimdark.
I figured we stepped on someone's toes pretty fucking hard with what we did. I mean, we probably fucked someone up big time for somebody.
I'll go back out and find more.
So I wanted to try to act
And bring him in.
non-suspicious. throughout this.
Nice.
Nice.
Ground.
Wonderfully done. I'll use my staff of flowers to put a daffodil at the top.
Throw a clematis around.
Morgan, the bishop is dead.
The flower.
This symbol now turns into a big middle finger.
Yes. There you go. Finishing up.
So when he's done, I'll say, you need to come to the church and see this.
See what?
You just need to see it. I know why your friend the bishop is not answering.
Your cryptic response does not bode well.
He's dead. He's hanging by the neck.
I do not believe you.
You can come with me and find out. There's
Yes.
a note hanging on him, and I figured you would want to read it.
So the pickle did get to the side by accident.
Okay, I race over there.
Was he out shopping?
Yeah, I might punch that guy. Leave him a silver piece. Punch him. Now I will go ripping inside of that place.
Through the back.
Ripping inside. Yeah. No, I'll go
I'll be
ripping
with
right
you.
inside of that place.
I'll be with you.
Okay. Sure enough, just like he said.
There's a note on
There
it,
even
right?
appears to be a stool that looked like sitting underneath the deacon, but it's kind of over on its side.
So the bishop is hanging and the deacon is what?
Or sorry, underneath the bishop, the stool.
Stool was kicked out.
Okay, so the note. I'll take the note.
Okay. Give me a investigation check.
Can I help him?
You can. Yeah.
You probably need all the help you can get right now.
I have high investigation.
Huh?
Well,
I pull the note.
in this circumstance, actually, I don't think you can give him advantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the note. Investigation. 9.
He's still angry.
Yep.
Alright. You look at it. It appears to be in the bishop's handwriting. It seems to be a suicide note of sorts, saying that he was a terrible worshiper of Lathander. He did all kinds of these bad things.
Yeah, bullshit.
Is there 2 bullets in the back of his head? Kind of like.
What is his condition? I mean, he's hanging. Don't get me wrong, but what is his condition? Does it beyond the idea that if
Medicine
you
check
were
would you be able to
yes,
check verify
okay, yeah,
what time?
Right.
that's
It's
exact-
going to be a
that's it.
little difficult to check him while he's still hanging.
But that will be my first reaction to do that, to see what his general condition is before I take him down. Finally, something. 24.
Best you can tell, he's died from hanging. Doesn't look to be injured in any other way.
Is this what it seems to be, boy? Did he take his own life?
That is not what worshippers of Lathander do.
It does seem strangely out of character.
Well, since you also talked to him earlier this morning.
How's he tied off? I'm going to undo it.
Looks to be tied up onto the rafter, which is a good 12 feet up. I mean, you could cut the rope, or you could try to get up behind him and
I could use my
Undo
rope
it.
of climbing
You have one?
and get up and.
You are a sneaky fellow. I mean no disrespect. Just observation.
Athletic. I prefer athletic.
Different people use rope differently.
That is true.
Guess what is going on with that rope in the rafters? With all the knowledge you have, my friend, as to who tied that knot.
I will do my best.
It's the shape of a crown and an eyeball. How the hell they do that?
have to get up into the rafters to look at it.
Yes, I'll use my rope of climb.
Okay.
Is there a way to tell what kind of rope it is? What kind of knot?
Possibly. You raise yourself up, and I want you to make a quick perception check for me.
Okay.
Shit.
22.
Okay. Over down the ways a while, like in front of where the door for the main entrance is, up on the rafter, there appears to be someone crouched there with a dragon mask on, but you can kind of see through him. And there's like
Like he's a projection, or
you're not quite sure,
Or
but there is a tail coming out the back, hanging down a little bit. He just kind of cocks his head at you.
Does he notice me noticing? Does he look like the same one that I encountered before? Or can
The
I
dragon
tell?
mask does look familiar to you.
So of the same cult. Not
Right. Does he look to be doing anything, or is he just sitting there watching?
He's just watching you.
But the fact is, you both notice each other.
Right. Right.
Hi.
And then a few seconds pass, and he'll raise a finger up to the mouth of the mask, and you watch as it just fades away. He's gone. Getting into some Call of Cthulhu stuff.
Yeah, I'll just
cold.
I'll make a note to mention it to everybody when I get back down, but I'll continue up to.
Alright. And then give me an investigation check for the rope.
$25.
Okay. Well, you kind of gather that this is some really nice rope for one, but you're pretty sure it's got spider silk in it. So, could be from a Drow community. I'm not sure. But not solid. It's good enough, yeah.
Morgan, I'm going to try to undo this knot and we'll let your friend down here.
I will ease him to the ground as you do so.
It's a sleight of hand check.
18.
He almost purposely left it a little bit easy to undo this knot. So you kind of find where the point is and
Super.
Sorry, I did warn you. Now, before I come back down, I want to examine the place where the rope was tied. Is there any way to tell if there was something there?
Well, someone's standing there where I tied it. Because if someone was up there tying it, it definitely wasn't suicide.
Make an investigation check.
22.
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay. I'll take one last look around. Do I notice anything?
Nothing you haven't already seen, really.
Okay. Then I'll come back down.
Oh, and there's Deacon stapled to the wall with a couple spears.
I was also a bad person.
Me too.
I suck so hard.
Be like, what was that character in The Stand? When he committed suicide, he wrote, "I was misled."
Okay,
I want to untie the rope from around his neck. And Morgan, I'd like to keep this rope. It seems to be special. It seems to have some special properties. There seems to be a spider web mixed into it.
Giant spider.
Which face do you want?
yes, of course. Well, yeah, I'll ease him to the ground, and I will take. How was the note pinned to him?
I think that goes in a pocket.
Okay, I'm gonna keep the note. Set him down. Actually,
Let's not be disrespectful, but let's search him. Maybe we can find clues or something like that.
Valuables.
or value.
I wouldn't steal from a bishop.
Not while Morgan's looking.
What's your perception?
He's not as high as my sleight of hand.
Okay, I lay him down on the ground. and I kick the bench away, and just furious frustration, whatever, just kick that thing out of the way. Yeah.
Ow! Oh.
Um, I've got Revivify. Probably past my minute, but
Takes a diamond.
I don't have a diamond. Okay.
I'd have to attune to it though.
Well, someone else we could attune to as soon as he gets here.
I've got that +2 katana that allows you to cast Revivify once a day with no component. Well, that has to be wielded by a good
Mm-hmm.
Me.
aligned.
He could wield it technically.
You good?
No. Or he could too, yeah. He could.
You're okay.
I'm good.
But I am good though.
Most of you can.
You say you're not in the crypt. You told me.
And then you guys would
Okay.
hear on the front door.
I go over to the front door. I throw the door open. Or I unlock it and throw the door open.
There appears to be 3 guards standing there.
How may I be of service?
We got word that somebody had killed the bishop.
The bishop killed himself. Here's the note. I have just pulled him to the ground to see there was more to be discerned.
Make a persuasion check.
Chris and I are not here yet, correct?
No, it's gonna be a little bit. It'll be a while before we get there.
13.
Ooh.
But he would be dressed up in garb of Thander and all that. He'd be
I'm
I know.
giving him a number.
He'll kind of push you inside a little.
Okay.
We gotta figure out what's going on here. You. Nobody goes anywhere.
I assess this guy.
Inside check.
Thank you. Oh, that's a 20 plus some 29.
Rather you have that for the. I'd rather have that for the persuasion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd have been nice, but yeah, what can
Seems like he just got a tip, like very recently, to come here, but seems to be up and up.
I figured this.
Okay,
was this
I
is
guess
going.
I was thinking, extra fat coin purse, a little shiftiness in the eye kind of thing, like he knew what was going on before getting here.
Surprisingly, no, he seems.
Okay. All right, fair. No problem. That's why I gave the note up and said exactly what had happened. Because that way I can hopefully take some of the stink off of me opening the door.
Throwing it open.
Hey, I'm a bad bishop.
But he'll point to one of the
I'll stay out
other.
of the way for a minute and just glower in how mad I am at things.
He'll point to one of the other guards and be like, "Go get one of the royals." And one of them heads off. So tell me what happened here.
Earlier this evening, I tried to contact the bishop via this stone. It is a communication device. He was not responding. I came to the church and found that it was locked. And there was no lights inside, and so I figured it's possible that he is at the crypt that Lathander and Tritherian have been tasked with monitoring. So I went to the royal crypt to find that there was no one there. None of the guards, the bishop, the deacon, gone. At which point, we came back here and entered through the back to find the bishop having killed himself, having left this note. Now, I choose to see things differently than this. That the bishop was a good man and not capable of whatever this note may suggest. But that is the truth of it.
Alright, let's all just stay here. Stay calm. We'll get this figured out.
Do I look calm, young man?
Yeah. I will go back to the bishop. If they'll let me.
Don't touch that.
I won't touch it.
I'd definitely be watching for planted evidence for sure.
Drugs. He's got a sword.
he's got one of these fancy magic guns. I saw it. Oh look, and there's some drugs here too. Oh, obviously. There was a drug bust going bad.
Who's this guy? Who's this guy with? He's got a couple of guys. You said.
Right now, there's just 2 guards. He sent one of them off to go get another more important guard.
Okay, so
The
what are the
rules-
2 of
rules
them
aren't
doing?
guaranteed at the moment.
What are the 2 of them doing?
Watching YouTube.
That's it. I get up and leave.
Where do you think you're going?
Right out the front door, and I will stand upon the threshold. And I look out. And just watch the area.
Make a perception check.
25.
Okay. You don't see anybody out of the normal. But a few moments will pass, and one of the more armored, fancier armored guards will arrive.
Nice.
But at about the same time, you two are getting there.
What the hell's going on? Morgan!
Mind yourself, there's an investigation going on.
On what?
The death of the bishop.
Who killed
Bishop
him?
is dead?
The bishop is dead.
How
Where's,
did...
where's Beacon? Who killed him?
That's what I'm here to figure out. Who are you?
My name is Serious Risk Taker. I'm here with Terrell. He is Church of
Tritherian.
Tritherian. We are coming here after our work on the aqueduct because our friend Morgan notifies that the friend the bishop that he was in communication with earlier this morning had stopped communicating and said something was wrong. He said the place was locked up, no one was answering, and then the crypt that Tritherian was supposed to be guarding was also unguarded. We hurried from the job over here, sending my friend Stefanico over there to help out and keep it, find out what's going on. We just got off the job on the aqueduct, came over here immediately.
You're very
and
sweaty.
You want to bust ass on that fucking aqueduct? Go right ahead. It's not easy. Wait, you just talked to him this morning. You were asking him a question. We were at breakfast and you were talking to him. What the hell's going on? Okay, who killed him? How'd he die?
He hung himself.
The
Bullshit.
Correct.
royal guard will walk over and inspect the body.
I'm gonna watch that guy intently.
I want to watch what's going on here too, because I've just gotten here. I'm not. Something's not right with me. So I'm hearing at what's going on.
Perception
in this area.
checks.
Okay.
I don't
Wait
like
a
that.
minute. Watch the
Because like I said, I haven't seen the bishop's body, so I'm seeing this.
So I've got a pile of medicine. I'm gonna look at this. What this guy's gonna do. So I'm not gonna allow him to do any damn thing if I can.
23.
And a 4.
What are we doing? Perception?
Yeah, if you're just watching the guy inspect the body.
Because I haven't got here. I need to find it.
There it is. Let's get back to that great big goose egg of a number.
I will
Do you
watch
know
the.
one?
I will
Yes!
watch the other guards close.
Man, today. hand today. It is on or it isn't. That's,
Yeah, seriously.
man. Oof.
9.
So apparently I'm the only one who's seeing anything at the moment. So.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's just inspecting the body. He gently holds the head and is looking at the neck. And
I've got your fingerprints all over it. That's great.
Well,
what do you
this
do?
is.
What do you do? What do you do in this era? Okay. First off,
I knew Bishop Hewitt,
so did we, apparently, but
Which one's speaking?
the Royal
The
Guard.
Royal Guard?
and he definitely didn't seem like the kind of guy to suicide. So I say that's bullshit. In fact, we had just gotten a job for them with the Royal Crypt. If not, if you haven't heard about it, there were some undead in there, and we helped purify it.
I stop. And I immediately stop, just kind of stand up on edge, and where's the body of the drow? They were going to hang on to it. They were going to keep it.
I'm basically explaining the situation, what happened with the crypt. So why he's.
I immediately go to the storage room.
Oh, that's one of the other guards. Where do you think you're going?
What's
I
up,
don't
Morgan?
listen to him. I keep going.
Morgan?
I'll go after him.
Oh shit. Well, they keeping. Didn't Morgan say they were keeping the body of that one drow lady?
I don't think he ever told me.
But you know where they're
It was
keeping her in
during
there.
it was
They
during
have
because they were
like
the-
spare
the
caskets in
breakfast.
there, and they were
He was
had her
all
in one of them.
But they were leaving.
I go to it. I know what
Wasn't that the breakfast?
Yeah, we went all for breakfast before we left. Remember we split up? You went to the anvil after we split up. We went all together.
Oh, that's right.
So what'd you find? She gone.
I yell out, "Gone! Gone!"
Oh, calm down.
So any evidence we found is gone? Yep, I'd say that's a yes. He's not responding very well. Okay. Has anyone else seen the deacon? He was he was the.
Second in command of this church.
Would he be a paladin or a cleric? I know you
He's a
have.
paladin.
He's a paladin. He was a paladin. I thought about understanding what those what they were. Have we know? Is this the only body that we found so far?
Just the bishop.
Yeah, just the bishop.
I'll put out a search for him.
Do you know the deacon that was here? If not, I can give a description.
I know of him.
Okay. So that was what we did. We had just done this at the Royal Crypt. Like I said, I explained it. I'll explain what happened there to him. Give him the full details. It's a Royal Guard. Why do I have mistrust to him? I mean, he doesn't even do anything funky. I'm assuming that they would have known that they would have notified the Royals
Okay.
and the Royal Guard.
First things first. I reach into the casket where the drow woman is. Wave my hand around inside of it. And then I'm gonna, if nothing comes about, I'm going to move the thing. And there are more caskets, correct? I'm gonna search all the caskets.
So
You want some help?
well, you're,
I probably don't listen at the moment. I'm rather
Yeah.
upset.
so that's what's happening. I'm assuming
The Royal Guard will tell the other guards to secure the perimeter, and they'll seemingly exit.
That's what happened. We were in part of investigation of this. Chances are this death has some connection to it, because we definitely probably pissed somebody off when we stopped this ritual from happening. Our friend Stevanico mentioned the other day when he got, as I mentioned before, we got transported there. He got knocked out by a person in a dragon mask. Morgan mentioned something about someone watching him when he notified us, but he didn't. I'm not sure very much about what was going on. He didn't
I
mention
didn't go any
anything
further
else.
than that, no.
Yeah. So, I'm assuming somebody. Again, we can't prove it since. Wait, does anyone have Talk Dead here?
The bishop did.
Right. Can we get somebody? Thrall, Tretherian. The guards are missing. Can we get some? Is there anyone for you to communicate to them from here?
I don't have a communicating stone, but I can take a visit and find out why there's no one here.
Do you have an extra guard that can go with him to verify what happened to the 2 soldiers regarding the Royal Crypt? Because you got another church that's got a bunch of hanging people in it, and you got a real problem.
They were targeted here by the attack.
Yeah, as I pointed out, a lot of the people that were killed in the
It's
crypt
an
were right
extremely
here.
fair point. I have been very stuck on.
Look,
I'll send one with you.
If you need anyone to go with you to court as any kind of insurance, I will go. I can vouch for everyone here, so I don't mind me taking this insurance that they don't pull anything. That's all I can offer. You saw our Claymore can vouch for a lot of us. We've been helping with the aqueduct, and just yesterday we helped with the mines. I'm going to look around while they're all figuring out what to do. See if I notice anything. I'm still kind of freaked out about Deacon not being here.
The Royal Guard will pull out a sending stone, and he speaks into it, but I don't think any of you speak that language. You wouldn't.
I would understand it.
Yes, you.
Yes, I would too.
You would too. Okay.
What is it?
It wouldn't matter for us. We have those thingies that allow us to get Sham.
I also the cuff captions.
Yeah.
I also have it.
Okay. Then you would hear him calling for someone named. Find the name.
Everyone goes to their notes.
Well, yeah, I got a long list here of stuff.
There's a lot of things to take note of. Oh yeah, that's what I do.
The fact you're laughing already is worrisome.
Captain Westgard.
You're not filling me with a lot of happy thoughts right now.
Like the guy from Resident Evil?
Yes. Does he say what he's captain of?
Supposedly the Royal Guard.
Alright, well, at least we get someone's attention. So, yes, I'm gonna look and double check our perception check.
I've called someone who should be able to do a further investigation.
You're a better one than me. 16.
The pane glass is so lovely.
Yeah, especially with shining on the dead body.
Don't really notice anything out of the normal.
Could I investigate? I want to look around for
Yeah.
trap doors, secret doors, anything.
But searching through the caskets, they're all empty except for one.
Let me guess that's where Deacon is. God damn it.
There's a staff in there.
I won't. No, I'm mad enough. I'll probably grab it out.
I think it's just you two back there right now. So other guards were outside.
Yeah, you're sorry,
Okay, yeah, I'll
Tracteria.
grab it up.
I'm in the main room with the Royal
I'll
Guard.
come in the room with it.
Ooh, neat pokey stick.
Stick.
I'll rather.
No one ever went in the front door of the church, did they?
Well, that's where we came through.
Is there? Okay, all right.
Well, I would say that.
There's a couple things I'd like to do. I'll probably have people get in the way of me doing it. We'll see how that goes here in a minute. But number one, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking around for clues. Who walked in here? Did they leave some trinkets behind? It's all the stuff that you would get out of an episode of Scooby-Doo. Who left behind the drow earring and who does it belong to? That kind. It is the idea, okay? Or for that matter, is there hidden writing? Is there a symbol on something that shouldn't be? I'm gonna make a slow, methodical walk, and then I have one thing to do after the slow, methodical walk.
You can either roll or take a 10 because you're taking your time to look around.
For perception?
For investigation, sir.
Fucking investigation. Yeah.
It's
I got a total of 20.
okay. For your search, you would find there is what looks to be a loose board beneath the actual altar.
I'm going to use guidance, which I haven't been doing this whole time. And I'm going to roll. $16.
Good.
Because it would be something that if somebody left this, what else did they leave? Calling card. Something.
That's,
What's keen on my mind right now, not knowing anything else, is the Baron of the Black Ballad. And that's a man who wants to show off who and what the hell is going on. There's no doubt about it.
Seemingly so, yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty flamboyant.
Correct. Okay? So there would be a flourish, a something behind. That's
You would think, yeah.
That's what's running through my mind right now, it's this guy.
But your search doesn't yield much.
Okay, then who has the note?
the guard that you gave it to.
Okay, is he still here?
He gave it to the Royal Guard. He's still there.
I would like to see that note. Please.
See?
Okay, fine. Lay it down.
He'll put it like on the altar to kind of lay it out.
Okay, I'm going to do.
I mean, this is definitely his handwriting.
Well, from my understanding, there's tons of spells that can force someone to do something against their will. I mean,
It is difficult, if even possible, magic to make someone kill themselves.
well, right, he could force him to write a note and they could kill him afterwards. And then all I have to do is make it look like he killed himself.
We are sure it's in his handwriting.
Just looks like it.
I want to find a journal, something, anything that his handwriting is in, and compare the two. I won't touch the note. I get the idea he doesn't want me to touch it. Fine. I don't have a problem with that.
You can make another investigation check.
Morgan, do they have any kind of like storage room for any kind of kept secrets or anything like that? Something they would have. I mean, if they were taking something like the one drow body, is there a place where they have other things that could be stolen?
Definitely his handwriting.
What?
It's definitely his handwriting.
Just to verify if there's anything else that's been taken or disturbed.
Serious, I don't know. I don't know if there's any other place that could be concealed or otherwise. And for that matter, why there would be.
Well,
We the Thenderins are pretty open with what we do.
Well, you mentioned did you mention to us that you left the books there for him?
The fucking books.
That's why I'm asking us.
No, I didn't mention it to you guys.
That's why I'm asking. Do they have anything they store here? Because I wouldn't know.
Yeah, they probably, yeah.
If they have a storage for some stuff, a library, anything here that is there anything
It's
here?
not a huge church, but I mean they have a storage room.
Should we check the storage room for any kind of thing being stolen?
Yeah.
Or
Isn't that where
Deacon.
we're at?
Okay.
We're in the main hall.
His journals,
You two were in the storage room.
Oh, you already checked the cracks then.
And he checked the caskets, which
the caskets that were in there.
Oh, okay.
I found the staff, but that you saw that I walked out with this staff. At any rate, okay, the journal is written in the deacon's hand with what would likely be the ink and whatever would be to write with. Is this note written in the same?
make investigation check.
15, 16, 17, 19.
The parchment's definitely different, but the ink seems to be pretty standard ink for both of them.
Because I thought he would check the casket in a mortuary, not a storage room.
It was just in the storage room.
Gotcha.
Okay. Stefanico.
Well, he still needs to investigate what he found.
Yeah.
Oh, well, and then I call out your name. Stefanico. You have a means to tell if ink is the same from one piece of paper to the next.
I don't know.
Well, I was thinking about that, but
He's a rabbit, so you know.
I don't know whether I would have.
I'm just having
Yeah, I mean, I could look at it.
He's calling upon your keen rabbit eyes.
So what does that do to your investigating?
Well, first I want
every little bit of it I can.
see
Is
what's
really what
under
it
the
comes
wall.
down to. Okay, I believe that the handwriting is the same.
Lift up the board a little bit.
It's
and
possible
there's
that
a
the ink
small
is
chest.
it's possible that the ink is the same, or it isn't. I don't know.
Deacon's crammed it to the chest. Just folded neatly.
Does it look like it might be sitting on a pressure plate or some kind of?
An investigation check.
That's good.
15.
Doesn't look like it.
Alright, so the drow you found, you guys were investigating, is gone. You have a stick in your hand, whatever the hell that is. The bishop definitely didn't kill himself. It's bull. We can all call that kind of bullcrap for what it is. But they're definitely making it trying very hard to make it look like they killed themselves.
The staff looks like this.
Fuck is that?
It's the Gaboga Wooga stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Boogie woogie staff.
Using what I can I discern if he was poisoned or not? If they'll allow me.
Let's wait until the captain gets here.
Well, definitely need to find someone who has the ability to speak to dead if we can. Besides him, surely there's somebody else in this town that can do it. That's part of the investigation force.
Okay,
No.
where did the
We'll wait for the
where did the
captain.
deacon and the bishop stay?
Here. They have their own room, yes, but
But it's in the church.
yeah, which your investigation checks when you searched the whole church covered that as well.
Okay.
There's just 2 beds in
But
there.
no struggle. Oh, you have to make out. I'm almost.
Okay, the bishop is still here. The deacon is not.
That's why I was
Are all
verifying.
of the deacon's belongings still here?
No.
Does the deacon have a journal?
Not here.
I'd say definitely give it
He
another.
did it.
Well, no, but he's
Okay,
not
but-
here.
Right,
It was
right.
the deacon with the candlestick.
With the rope.
What did you, Morgan? What did you find at the crypt?
Nothing. Ah, and no statue of Cyril in the main chamber. And
How the
it
hell
was-
is? Wait, what?
it
Hold on,
was-
hold on.
It was clean.
So the big statue that teleports us back and forth is gone, and there's no indication, no indentation on the ground where it was. Nothing.
It was clean.
Did you get the wrong crypt?
No. Wait. Oh, this was the east side crypt. Yes, that's the problem.
I needed the west crypt.
West End
So-
Crypt.
So
That's it.
did the door lead to the royal crypt like last time?
I did not go any farther than that, fearing for the strangeness that has been happening in these rooms.
That makes sense. I got a fear for your safety personally, but all right. So we definitely need after this. after we're all done here, we need to check the royal crypt because the Tritherian's missing, the statue's missing, and we don't even know where the door leads. I mean, was one of the biggest things a part of this investigation, that we did something that obviously angered somebody. Did we see anything? Did anyone see anything else in the area when they got here?
Is the captain guard still around? Or?
There was a man in a mask.
He's been
I
watching the
chased after
body
him, he
and you guys.
disappeared.
What kind of mask?
Huh?
He's
Dragon
been mainly
mask.
watching the body,
Had
but
a
keeping an eye
tail
on you
as
guys.
well, a scaly red tail.
So, Stefanica was knocked out by someone with a mask and dragged in when I went to the bishop, according to him. That's what led to the.
And if
Slightly scaly.
if I could whisper it
Slightly.
so that the captain doesn't hear, I will tell Morgan I saw the same guy.
If you attune to your bow, then you could communicate telepathically with.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet. Have I?
Oh, you're still trying to get that chest, right?
Yeah,
We keep interrupting you. Sorry.
that's okay.
Okay. So again, we need to wait for the captain. We have plenty of unfortunately, people who vouch for us are dead. Shit. You have a little bit of a small crew. That you probably should have more members here so that they can vouch for us if things like this happen.
The deacon and the bishop were no trifling matters.
Well, we saw that Baron of the Black Ballad, or Lullaby, where the hell he is, was incredibly powerful.
That's a children's tale.
Your children's tale has a bit of a bite to him.
That children's tale is an ass.
Who ran away from us, just to point that out.
Well,
Walked.
yes, that's,
I think that's as fast as he could run.
Shuffled.
yeah.
Let's-
I think he more toyed with this in the end, quite honestly. I think that if he had bent more power in our direction, we may not have made it out.
I saw an old man limping away from us as he was threatening us.
I made many
He was limping
ovations
before.
to damage his pride, and all he did was laugh and leave.
Yeah, I say we won on that one. Regardless, again, we don't know where he went. If he came back here, it's a hell of a risk. I mean, these are holy knights here. They'd be a pretty hard counter for him, I'm sure, but for something that's a shadow creature, I would assume. Master of Undead, I mean, these people would, this would be a pretty, especially the bishop and deacon are.
It would have been pretty loud.
Yeah.
All the jazz music.
Yeah. Hey, did anyone hear any music in the last?
That's how he does it. He kills people with jazz. Oh no, not jazz.
I can understand.
Jazz hands.
Yeah, no! I'd rather be dead.
Well,
Here's
is
a
it
terrible song
cowboy
about
bebop
myself.
jazz, or are we talking about,
There's like
Interpretive freeform jazz.
Yeah.
It's cowboy bebop jazz is pretty
Exactly.
Meanwhile, I'll take the chest out.
Okay.
Is it locked?
Are you doing it stealthily?
Yes.
Alright, roll stealth check.
good. I'm being stealthy.
25.
He almost sees you do this, but you keep it away from his eyes.
Mainly more interested in my competition, me granting.
But it doesn't seem to be locked. Just has a latch.
So,
I'll open it.
Looks to be 4, like, palm-sized diamonds.
you want me to identify the staff real quick? That way at least we know what the heck it is.
Sure, certainly, yes.
Royal Guard, can I do that? I have the ability to identify magical items. It's your investigation.
You can do that, that's fine.
Alright, I'll go ahead and start identifying.
But
this
since
thing.
you found it here, it's evidence.
That's fine by me, we just need to know what it is. So I'll start doing that like he's finding 5 gigantic handful.
Just in the background. Bunch of light.
I will.
Hear a choir from it.
I will take the 4 diamonds.
Stealthily, I don't.
All right, but you would get over to the Church of Tritherion.
It's on fire. All of your Tartarian guys are upside down.
Oh, it's a Diablo game happened here. That's nice.
Right, yeah.
And it seems to be okay.
Okay.
People are still there, but they will tell you that the 2 guards that they had sent out have not been back.
That's, I fear for the worst. For them. Not explaining what happened to the bishop.
Seems whoever is doing this needs to be stopped sooner rather than later.
Absolutely. Do
Oh, our half orc guy is here. You want to talk to him?
That'd be sick. There are guards already there that are part of the palace guards. Would
We will. Do you give them like the details of?
yeah.
Okay. Tell them. I guess you. Did they tell you about Dragon Mask guy?
They did not.
No, we did not hear about it yet.
Well,
We'll hear about the the bishop.
we'll send some search out to see if we can find them around town. But
Okay. I'll go deeper in the church and see if I can find them, but we haven't found them in the entrance or any of the storage areas or anything.
thank you for letting us know.
Of course.
You put bells on these damn guys. They keep going missing.
Every other day, jeez.
It's like the 5th one this week.
I feel like they went missing.
This
I'm
guy.
pretty sure they're dead.
This guy arrives.
We've seen him before. Oh yeah, that one. Mm-hmm.
This is Captain Wesker.
Oh.
We saw him before. Nice.
All right. So, give me the quick rundown.
Bishop was murdered. Foul play. They made it look like suicide. People in Dragon Mask did it. They obviously feel like it has something to do with the royal crypt that we purified for him. Deacon is missing. The 2 Tritherian guards are missing, and the crypt has been changed once again. Also, the drow body that we found here for investigation is gone missing also.
All right, clear some space. And he's going to start casting Speak with Dead.
Oh, thank God.
The
he
mighty
awake?
departure.
Can you hear me?
Yes. How does this work? Well, you see the.
Well, you asked me a question, and then that's about it.
I would like to try to stealthily put the chest back under the floor and put the door back.
And there's a little bit of these.
Stop.
There's some sour cream ones.
25.
Thank you.
Finish casting the spell, and nothing happens.
That's not supposed to happen. I'm assuming, correct?
No, something's wrong here.
That's even more foul play, definitely. What would cause that?
Can I make a guess? Just out loud make a guess if he's
you
saying
want
that
to.
there's a problem. He's soulless.
That's what I was about to
He's
ask.
unbound.
So someone took his soul so he couldn't answer questions.
It would have to be held, imprisoned in a way.
Well, that definitely puts out suicide pretty hard, doesn't it? Because you're committing suicide. You know, that's a pretty good giveaway that it's not fucking suicide, don't you
Now,
think?
just a moment. Unless you were trying to preserve yourself from something.
Usually it's
because
a
you
gem of some sort. in
You
this
can do
case.
that?
I merely suggest that the idea is that there's a way to preserve oneself so that you could.
You're not answering the question. You can do that here?
Of course.
I need a moment. Oh, wait. I need to finish identifying this. Sorry.
It is a staff of healing.
Staff of healing.
Is that the one with the faces on it?
Yes. This is a
the
staff
of Booga Booga Healing.
Yeah.
This is a staff of healing. What it do? Just heal.
It has 10 charges. You have to attune to it. You have to be a bard, cleric, or druid.
Can I see those, Jason?
Hold on. Staff of healing. Has to attune. Has to be bard, cleric, and druid, or druid.
Or druid. You can use 1 charge. Cast Cure Wounds. 2 charge. Cast Lesser Restoration. Or 5 charges. Cast Mass Cure Wounds. It gains 1d6 plus 4 back each day. If it's all of them are expended, you have to roll d20 on a one that vanishes.
So it's that. So there's nothing sinister about it. Or massive.
It's a tool used by clerics and the like.
So
I
nothing.
was in
Someone might have been the clerics, and someone hid it so he couldn't use it in whatever situation was happening.
Or he put it there for safekeeping. I mean, who robs a grave?
Considering the guy we had to deal with earlier, I'd say quite a few. In fact, we had, I believe, the last communication he had with the bishop was to ask the royals to see if there was if anything was stolen from the royal crypt because of how the portal worked. The portal was in a different location. We weren't sure if anything had been taken from there.
Where's this crypt?
Can we show you?
I will not leave the bishop.
I will
He's
show
in
you.
safe hands.
Okay.
I have yet to see more of what has caused his death beyond that he had a note and had been hung from the rafters. I would prefer that his body stay here and be examined upon these grounds. I would like to do that examination.
We'll show you where the entrance is. It's easy to get in. We'll just push over. Just go to the door.
Persuasion check.
Head down to the crypt. See what the statue's missing.
Oh my god. 21.
We'll be leaving it here for now. The royal guard will stay with it.
Let's just do this real quick and we can come back immediately. Do you want to know what the...
You are killing me.
You can stay here if you wish.
You will have to remove the excess dirt from the area. I tried to make it so that no one could come in easily.
You threw dirt on a wall?
I can mold earth into various shapes, so I would try to barricade the door so no one would just
It's
easily
very
get
impressive.
through.
Thanks.
Let us go.
Let's go.
This is the way.
You stay so long.
I'll come with you.
Thank you. I'll let Terrell know we're heading to the crypt so that if he's on his way back, he can meet us there. Terrell, we're heading to the crypt. Margaret's going to stay with the body. We're going to investigate what's going on.
Sounds good. I'll meet you there.
Who is left with the body?
Morgan and the Royal Guard.
Yeah. And then there's still guards outside the church.
Great. I've been working with dirt all day. I guess a little bit more won't hurt to kill me.
Alright.
I'm gonna call Sirius.
Literally 5 feet away.
I'm going to be talking softly. So you put it close to your ear. Okay.
When you get to the dirt, about 6 inches inside from the front, there's a pattern of stones
No, don't.
You can't hear a damn thing. So,
Say that very softly on purpose.
symbol on the stone.
He'll point over that one, and this is
Big flowers on it. I think I found it. Now, what are you asking about, Morgan?
6 inches inside of the dirt, about 4.5 feet up there.
Let's make this quick. Ishtlak, and then you look at
I
Never.
it. He used shatter on it.
About how much time passed for us to get there? Because I would like to attune to my bow.
Maybe 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
well, you keep it to while we're going in there a minute. We're still going to investigate. I mean, they have to take that risk.
Yeah, but I gotta kind of meditate.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, just as a quick question, I can still use it as a +2 bow. I just don't get the psychic damage and the dark vision. And all that.
Right.
All the murder stuff. Doesn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll kind of lift up his skirt a little bit as he crosses over the dirt. Yeah.
I'm gonna look around the area to see if there's any indication of the guard. Anything.
Make perception check.
I feel it could just disappear, like they want to walk away. Huh, that's different. Perception.
Yep.
– 26.
26. Okay. No sign of the guards that were here or anything like that.
I'm not finding an imprint of them in the walls or anything like
Mm.
that.
Yeah, the Phantom Zone comes zipping by. There.
I'm more like they've been like molded into the wall at this point.
However, on top of the church, you see kind of crouched up on the apex of the roof someone with a dragon mask on. Very gray, translucent looking.
What's that thing?
Slight tail.
I'm gonna point at him.
Say what? By the time he turns around, it's gone. But you watch it just.
He just faded away. Some guy thing with a silver dragon mask. Something similar to what you mentioned a while ago. Okay. I don't like we're being watched like this.
It is unnerving.
Because Morgan mentioned he saw somebody too. Kind of looked translucent, like he wasn't kind of all there. I'm not sure if that's an ability that's around here.
He will. Captain Wesker will cast a spell. You see his eyes glow. If he's invisible, I'll see him.
Nope.
I don't see anyone.
Does he walk into a house,
Maybe
side of a house?
BANG! Oh!
If it's visible, I can't see it.
Maybe you
I
tell
can
Only
only
the
see
invisible,
invisible.
I see.
Yeah.
Maybe that was
Only see invisible.
so either projection or maybe teleported away when I saw noticed them. Okay.
Oh.
I say we should be on guard here then as we go down.
Pull out his sword.
Since I can't see shit in front of me. I'm the only one here without dark vision.
I got it. I'll go first.
Oh, he's going. Perfect.
I'll go first.
I don't have any dark vision.
Gotcha. You have lights though.
So we have the hands off
create
to see
lights,
who goes
but I
first? I call this the money.
No, he'll go first. He went down. Goes ahead and starts walking down.
I'll fall right behind him. Hold my hand.
No.
Damn! I can't see in front of me.
That's not my hand.
It's wet. No.
I've been working all day. On an aqueduct.
But you guys walk down, and sure enough, the statue's gone.
Is there any in like where the statue was? Any indication? Can I investigate the area?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll investigate too.
If that's fine with the Royal Guard.
It's fine. This isn't my first time in the cribs, and
What's that?
There's no statue here before. I don't know
Total
what
of
you saw.
20.
There was no statue that you know of.
There was a statue here before, my good man.
Well, the one who could verify with us that both of them are gone.
So you got 20, you got 17?
I got
20.
I got 23.
Sure. No, can't see any indication of there was anything there.
I mean, I'll give a full description of what both statues looked like, where the palm print was, how they worked, explain how they operated.
I have never seen such.
Doesn't make any sense.
What
The
happened to
bishop-
the dragon's gems?
They were here when we first got here, but after the teleportation happened, they went missing.
Teleportation.
When the room shifted with the, when I left, there was that one statue I mentioned, the humanoid one. Stefano got knocked out and got thrown in, and when I came back, the dragon statue was here, but the eyes were missing. They have stayed missing since then. So confirm the person that knocked him out and took them? Why, I have no idea. Okay, it's the royal, is what behind the door, still the royal crypt.
We can open it up.
Alright, well, I'll go down and open it up.
Looks to be Royal Crypt.
Okay, this is the one we saw before, correct?
Yeah, this is normal.
I guess that's
With the pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
like
Now you
Or
confirm.
what about the stairwell? The one that led to the door, that when I opened the door was in the other place.
Well, that's the one where we'll open up when we activate the teleport. When I pressed my hand on the teleport, it swapped those rooms.
Okay, so that's.
Before, when you would open this door to the, essentially the royal family, it was a staircase that went into that big long hallway. This time, there's no staircase.
Okay.
And the spiral staircase that led you up to that one room is where this room was when you got teleported over to the other side.
Right, that's what I was. Okay.
Okay. I guess the next question is, was anything taken from these royal crypts? Which is what we have the bishop to verify. Because we have no idea since it was in that other area. You could put a zone.
I have to search, and I have to look around.
I know you have there's a spell that makes it so people have to speak the truth. I am more than willing to go through it to verify everything that was here.
Strangely enough, I trust you.
I don't know what else to say.
It's the hair, right?
Silence. All I can give you is what from my perspective, what I saw. This is what we experienced. The bishop purified the room at the end of this. On the other room. that was
So
the
our
end of
next
this.
step is to find this masked individual you all keep seeing.
It's unless there's more than one of them. If it's a group of people that are all doing this. Because I don't know anything about any kind of cult or religion around here other than the ones I've found out from Morgan. So I wouldn't know if there's like some kind of dragon cult or shadow cult.
He's kind of speaking a little bit lower, but if you can describe him to me, I have magics to determine a creature's location.
I'll give them the full details. You
Give
want
me
help?
an intelligence check, which
Can
you
I
have
help you?
seen him, so you can give him advantage.
Guess even twice, in fact.
Yep.
I also flash a genius that, and that'll get a total 22.
22. Okay. Based on your description, I will try to locate him.
Use locate shitbag spell.
Are you doing anything while they're down?
What?
Are you doing anything while they're
Yeah,
out and
we're gonna
about?
a little bit.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have something to do. I will go over and clap the royal guard on his shoulder and tell him that I thank him for his duties. But there's a point in doing that. That's to see if there's a disguise one, a mirage, something that would be not him. That's the point in doing so.
Okay. No. Just straight up bang on his armor.
Okay, and like I said, I'm telling him, I do thank him for his service. Okay.
I knew something was afoul. Bishop Hewitt's a good man. Was a good man.
Insight check. I can't not. You're killing me.
I'm not killing you yet.
God, I got dice I can't read. 19, 20, and 29.
29.
Yeah, I still.
There's definitely some history between the two where they weren't. He probably wasn't always in the best of terms. You're finding out a lot about this man, So 29. But
I'm hearing his soul's all twisted up around something in there.
A poor black child.
Oh my God.
at some point they've settled their differences and they respected each other.
So it's not one line of whole history has evolved you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sun didn't rise one day, I see. Okay. All right, I will note that there's something real there. But
Singletary.
okay.
Alright. And were you heading to the crypt?
Yeah.
You would be coming up to the stairs that they're currently down when he goes, I believe I have located a creature with that description.
It's at the top of the stairs.
There!
He's coming down the stairs right now! Prepare yourselves! Roll initiative! Surprise round!
Push down the stairs by the drag.
I will try to make my way towards him.
Do you want us to follow? Or would that raise suspicion?
Let's split up a bit.
Outlaw, do you want to go outside the crypt first before we split up?
Obviously. How are we going to split up when we're going upstairs? We have to walk next to each other.
No, we'll split up into the crypt. I mean, I don't know.
We have to leave the crypt.
It was just a question.
Gotcha. I'd just be cautious. Alright, so split up in different directions and try to look around. Roll. Statue's missing. It does lead up back to the royal crypt. We didn't see anything foul. We'll look around the area and see if we can find any remains of the Tractarian soldiers. So let's look around.
Yeah, the Tractarian Church is also sending a group men to look in the city for them as well.
We'll look around here, see if we can find any evidence. Let's all split up. So we'll start splitting up different directions. We want to make sure everyone's an eye. Keep an eye on everybody. I will do is it going to be an investigation or a perception?
Perception.
Because I'm not specifically looking above it, that's trying to keep an eye on him.
Right.
20 natural.
19.
24.
All of you will notice him as you guys kind of walk in front of the church. He keeps making eye contact with you guys and then looking over towards what looks to be a kid.
Motor, pick a kid. Gotcha.
And he got like a confused look on his face a little bit.
Alright. Anything over here, guys? Anyone? And we kind of.
So we would notice
Yeah,
him
he's-
kind of eyeing.
Alright, let's split around the area and see if we can look around the area. You said that. Did Morgan say you saw where he went? The one he saw? Can you point us direction? And we'll start trying to work our way around that area. You all, Terrell, look around the area, see what you can find, alright?
Okay.
And we'll go with us, Monaco.
Okay.
Basically, we're going to try to circle around them.
Right. As you guys start to, the kid just starts running in the opposite direction.
Does the royal guard make a break for it? Or the royal captain?
He starts after.
Yeah, I'm gonna chase after him too. Expeditious retreat, in fact.
After the kid?
Yes.
The kid's running?
Yes.
The booger picking kid is
Yeah.
running.
Because he's.
But the dragon guy is standing there looking at the kid weird.
No, the dragon guy is the kid.
Oh, my mistake.
I'm
misunderstood.
activating expeditious retreat. And
I thought you were saying
I'm
he was
going to double
eyeballing
my
the
speed.
kid.
He
like,
was
why is this little kid
eyeballing
picking
the
his
kid.
nose?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
So I will double my speed
Would I
and start
miss?
dashing. Yeah, that's the whole point. We already knew what he was looking at. That's why we were kind of circling around. And he said, "Kid, my break. That's we're chasing after the kid now."
Yeah.
So that's it. That's why I'm activating the expedition retreat. I'm on dash. So every bit of my moves need to
That's
chase
why
this kid down.
D&D's cool in Skyrim. You get murdered children in D&D.
Alright, let's roll initiative.
Oh.
So you're after the kid to marry him then, huh?
Not right. So that we two of my spells. So it's going for that.
I think I got your luck, Jason.
I'm so sorry if I
Roll a
pass
three.
that on. We've been eating out of the same bag of chips, that's what it is. I pass it on. Cooties. Cooties logic, gotcha.
You gave me bad rolls, cooties.
Sorry. I need the DM to reach his hand into this bag now.
You want some sour cream and deliciousness?
I don't like sour cream.
and at least 11 really bad rolls in a row.
Alright. Anyone get above 20?
26.
Of course the road
I
did.
just rolled bad, or I would have done pretty good with him too.
I also rolled bad.
20 to 15.
Ouch.
I got 5.
I got 3.
So I got 10 total.
I imagine. Nice.
Oh, I'll catch up pretty quickly. I got 100. That's it. With expedition retreat, I've got quite a bit of movement.
Alright. So, Stefanico, you're up first. You're still probably 120 feet away from this kid.
What's the range on that pistol? You know?
I believe I made a...
Might not be the best idea to shoot at a kid in the old town. Just saying.
Get that kid! I think it's 300 to 500 feet.
How far away from him?
You're about 120, so it's definitely in the range.
Bang, bang, bang.
So you make sure you hold silence for extra accuracy.
Police!
It tracks.
Throw down your booger.
He's armed.
No, he's not.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't want to be seen shooting a kid.
Why? You got this guy with you. He's like the royal guard.
Yeah, kill that kid. For the Royals.
I'll do my full movement toward him and use my bonus action to dash. So that'll take me, what, 60 feet?
What's your movement?
30.
So 30, and you can use your action to dash too. So you can go 60, 90.
Okay.
Can you use your heroic action, bonus action to do another additional 30 feet?
So you could get right up
You
behind him
can,
and
you
shoot him
can
in the
use
back of the
half your
head.
movement. You can do
Nobody
half.
sees
Half movement.
the charge coming out of the gun because you put it right here. They just see his eyes burst out blue. And you just go, what happened? What happened?
I went to go to catch him, and he just his head exploded. He
had
caught
a-
fire.
He had a gun. What's a gun?
Yep, just throw it down right in front of him. Kid,
Didn't know what to do around guns.
So I'm within 30 feet.
Yep. But you're pretty much out of actions.
Yeah,
Any bonus actions?
He used it
I
to
already
dash.
used it.
Rogue dash.
Can I get a bubbly water or something like that, pretty please?
Okay, so you have the movement.
I don't have any.
Yeah,
But I
that's.
do have like Diet Pepsi or Dr. Pepper.
Diet Pepsi, sure.
Can I get a Dr. Pepper, Ethan?
Also, I have root beer.
No, thank you, but thank you.
Thank you, Ethan.
You. Ooh, right in.
No resistance. Slack is another L4.
Thank you.
I guess I'm done. There's nothing else I can do. So.
So you use bonus action to dash. Which gives you.
And then use my action to dash.
Okay, so you use. Okay.
Alright. So, it's the kid's turn.
Which means I'm dead.
Well, he just runs.
It's good that you got within range of all the most powerful things.
Of course.
Because the more powerful,
Bonus.
typically the range gets, pretty reduced.
So the
You're
kid is
basically
actually, looks to be really fast. He moves about 100 feet. But while he's doing so, you see two versions of him kind of come out and start running in different directions.
Oh, awesome. I mean, not,
Is
but
there
I mean,
a way
awesome.
to tell which one's real?
You could try, but it'd take a bonus action to perceive.
Done.
But that's his turn. The captain will continue chase after the sooner one. So he moves.
3 of them or 2 of them?
There's now 3.
Yep.
Shit, that's a bad situation. How about you
Get
just
those
stay there and
kids.
watch? I can expedition feet. He can super dash and jump. You can. I don't know what you can probably. I mean,
The captain's
I don't think
definitely
you can
not
keep up
nearly
with
as
us.
fast as this kid, but he's trying.
I
I
mean,
don't know. It's serious. It's your turn.
I'm going to, of course, since I already used expedition feet for the initiative to activate my rockets and start hauling ass. That doubles my movement, correct?
Expeditious retreat lets you move as a bonus action.
So my normal move is 30. I get an extra 30 on top of that with my bonus action.
Right. And then you could use your action to move again.
Move again.
So you're as fast as Stefan.
Okay. If I, without using my action, how far away would it be for one of the kids?
You could get about 130 feet from one. These little buggers are bucking it.
Well, let's pull out a rifle.
It's just for action.
Free action.
You can do it while you're moving. Shoot that kid!
Well, obviously, it's not something that's normal. It's split into a triform at the moment.
Form of 3 kids.
It's obviously running away. It's faster than Stephanico, and it's split into 3 forms. Sorry to say, but I'm definitely seeing this as something that's not supposed to. That's not just a kid.
I've been shot.
Don't run.
He's just like every other cop.
So which one is the main dude heading after?
The one that just went straight.
How clear are the other 2 paths? I don't want to have to
It's not real busy right now in the street where you guys are at, but there are a few pedestrians.
Yeah, so I'll pull out my piercing rifle that has up to 200, 800 feet. And I will.
Gundam style rocket boots.
I can't make that kind of distance. That's why I'm pulling out the gun to shoot.
That's what I'm saying. You're gliding on your
Yeah.
rocket.
And I will take a shot at the one on the left.
Okay.
Because I need to know if it's a mirror image or not.
Child murderer.
Careful, Marjorie Taylor Greene will call you a pedophile.
23.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
2d12.
Damn.
2d12.
Yeah. Cap that kid.
Shot me right in the brain pan.
Isn't a child's HP like 8 in this game?
I don't. I'm pretty sure we can verify this ain't no kid.
Yeah.
Or you do.
2 9s. Oh no, that's 6. 6 and a 9.
You got 69. Nice.
Yeah.
10 would be.
15 plus 3. Attack bonus. Sorry, I'm adding up my 25. What's the damage?
Okay. Bang! Hits the kid and he goes.
Disappears. Okay. Bonus action heroic. I'm going to dash towards the other one on the right to try to keep him in range.
Okay.
Without 30 feet.
That brings us to Troll.
You obviously see that the one on the left is not there.
Right.
Yeah.
Clang, 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 clang,
You
clang.
saw the one disappear, of course.
Could I,
So you
bonus
never
action,
know.
perceive the one on the right, maybe, and see if it's like
You can try. It's actually technically investigation.
investigation?
Yes.
Yeah. Clang, clang, clang goes the Tyrrell.
No, I'm not very good at investigation.
Clang, clang, clang goes the paladin.
Ah, well, that's 7.
Could be real.
Do you have anything that has a lot of range to it?
I have javelins.
How much range does that have?
The sharpers don't have much range.
No, they don't.
How far can you throw
Javelin's
this?
normal range is 30 feet.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah,
gonna get it.
But you can throw it up to 120 with
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah,
What's the worst thing that happened? You lose a javelin?
that's true.
You hit a pedestrian.
Hey, kid.
Hit an actual
Yeah,
kid.
you hit an actual kid.
Sure, I'll roll it.
Just
No.
a little bugger kid.
I'll roll it disadvantage.
Hitting
I'd
that
rather-
closer to that one.
So, just moving up towards the right one? Or?
Yeah, and then I'll throw a javelin at it.
Okay.
So is that a javelin AR-15?
Yeah. Automatic.
Child killer.
It's fully auto javelin. Sorry, it gets kind
You
of
have to like
stuck.
pull it really hard.
Seriously?
Yeah. Javelins use strength, right?
Yeah.
11.
That will miss.
No, definitely miss.
But luckily it doesn't hit anybody.
Yeah. For now.
Until someone goes, oh no!
My neck hit my back.
I'm suing. Okay.
You got this Ponto, correct?
Yep.
You might want to try to take a shot at one of the other one, because I took a shot at 11.
So the one straight ahead of you is about 130 feet away. The one he just threw a javelin at to your right is about 105 feet away.
Because if you shoot the one, you'll improve and hit it, improve it, if it's it or not. I'm only taking a shot regardless.
Which one are you going to shoot now?
The next one I'm shooting is the right one. You saw because I teleport towards the right one. I was like heroic bonus action, so I was like heroic action also.
Okay, I will take a shot at the one in the middle with the pistol.
Okay.
Aim true.
16?
That will miss.
Get inspired to it.
I want to fix that with the chisel.
Yeah, I do have. What is that? A
Notch out
D6?
a
Yes.
little
I'll
bit,
do that.
Sink that in a little bit.
He's gonna add his DC's gonna add his inspiration to it.
Solve it. Love to do that.
Is that how you fix that?
Yeah, yeah, it's just right after it's
17.
here. You take a little bit out so it recesses.
No. Oh, kid's doing the etch a sketch.
So you can still move it,
You
please.
got a javelin in the eye? What happened?
No, gymnast.
So you can still move 60 feet towards him.
How far away is he? He's 120?
130.
130.
Well, the one in the middle is 130. The one on the right, 105.
Yeah, I'll move towards him.
Okay, so you're heroic if you want to add more to your movement.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, his turn.
Moidabo?
Moina?
You didn't
Not
shoot
two
it yet.
to it, yeah.
Boo! I want to see the Moidabo in action.
I should have just taken the time to do it right after I got it, but I
Yeah.
didn't think about it.
No, it's fine. So many choices when it comes to attunement for you.
Yes.
So the one in the middle takes off and looks like he gets around a building that's about another 120 feet away from you.
Damn that guy's moving.
The one on the right continues running down the street,
I'll take a shot at him.
but he's getting another 150 feet down the road. They're all moving fast.
Was it a big, huge axe?
It's a hammer.
Hammer,
Yeah.
There's gonna be a break in
That's
this.
right.
There's gonna be a break in the
Thinking of
video.
trying to find something.
I don't know how big of a break, but when we're back, we somehow went offline.
The
Didn't hear you drop off the score or anything.
okay, now if he has an amulet of Lathander, and you're going to locate an amulet of Lathander that belongs to the deacon, is that specific enough? Because, or is it going to go? It's just going to latch onto the nearest,
It would latch on
Amulet
the nurse
of-
amulet.
and that's it.
Yuck.
Unless there was something specific about the deacon's amulet, you know, it had a special gem or
Oh, okay,
special
okay.
rune or.
You know, the only thing I could think of off the top of my head would be to say that hammer is.
Which I've seen it before, haven't I? So like I said, if I just, I'm almost a short rest, what, 30 minutes?
Short rest is 10.
10 minutes?
Or, sorry, no, it's an hour.
An hour?
An hour.
I've got some sleeping powder that you sleep for 10 minutes and it counts
That's
as
what I was thinking of,
a short rest.
That'll work, if you don't mind. Alright.
Oh, wait, don't take that one.
No, that's the powder of sleeping forever. Oops.
yeah. Whoops.
Get rid of some truth.
Hopefully we didn't mention lose much, but I think that's what happened after the battle.
It's a short battle.
Yeah.
Now he can just accept it and not have to make the saving throw. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can choose to fail.
Okay.
So just to fail.
No?
Can't believe you choose to fail.
Fight it!
Terrell, you don't want to fail. No, wait, you do. Yes.
Update, we chased the kid, got slapped around by some tiefling shadows. He ran away to the southeast. In this case, for what we missed, found scorch marks on the bishop that seemed to be getting soul sucked up by Mashkada, and we're now trying to locate anything.
Okay. But moving on to that, yes, you use your rest, wake up refreshed.
Alright, I'll cast okay object on my deacon's hammer.
Yes, however. It's not within 1,000 feet.
Really? Huh. I notify you of that. Have I seen his amulet before? I'm gonna cast it again to look at that.
Now 10,000 feet.
Okay. Because I figured if he did his Thenderians,
The Thardians.
the Thenderites.
That's a good one, Lathanderites, yeah.
It's one of the two. You all have your amulets on you constantly, right? Like I have my symbol Tritherian with me.
Right.
So
It's not here.
he's been moved some 1,000 feet is almost a mile. So
It's had all day, so.
it's true.
We have a horse.
Mm-hmm. Both of them had horses.
Are the horses still there?
Right.
You haven't seen them.
Both of them gone. Which means he may have taken both of them. One for carrying
The horse.
at a chest, or
One lady's
I
body.
mean, we might accept the possibility that he is corrupt.
Well, see, we did have that fight with that Mr. Black Ballad there, and people were making saves all over the place. Morgan still has an issue with that guy and his impact. This could be completely off. I don't know. I still have an issue with this guy and his impact.
The thing I find the most disturbing about him is that he won't change his cloak. Look at that. It's ripped, it's bloody.
Mm-hmm.
You want to walk around like that, it's just uncouth.
I wonder if it's soap for you people. I have soap, son. Use that.
I don't know what else to do. I'm
I
at a loss.
Me too.
This is a good thing we got a couple weeks to think about it.
Yeah.
You want to just head back to the old house?
Yes.
Yep.
You should probably check in the horse real quick. Make sure he's
Probably not a bad idea. Cart's gone, horse gone.
Cousin Peter!
Yeah, I will. I will check on Luster in my car. Is it still here?
Still there.
Cousin Peter still there?
We'll go park out.
Get him some food and water.
Make sure we have a
Pet
safe.
him. Tell him I love him. Rub his ears.
Then you head on back.
Yeah, get everything stable and head back up to the Material's little cottage where the town was down on you.
A lot to think about.
The cell phone that melted away. I guess the question is, has his rest helped him?
Actually, before we end, I want everyone to give me a perception check. As you go up into your new resting place.
Is that perception?
Mm-hmm.
13?
15.
One more. You two notice that over at what looks to be Prince Hero's house,
Huh?
sitting out on the porch is, this lady who you know.
Ooh, it's a pretty one.
and she's sitting there petting a dog that looks like this. Armor and everything. She just kind of waves.
Hi! It's nice to see you again.
Are you enjoying it?
It's very nice. I don't know what we have to reimburse for the food we ate, but
No worries.
What's it about that woman? For life.
she's the one that delivered the message from Hero for us to stay.
Ah, okay.
Hey, how are things?
Wow.
Just fine.
You're not locked out, are you?
No, we're just enjoying the evening. Isn't that right, Hex?
It's an adorable dog. I'm not sure I trust it with a sword, but
I can wield a sword just fine.
I'm done. I'm done.
Are you okay?
I'm long past okay. Oh, God.
How do you do it with your mouth or your paws? Okay.
Ignorant. Y'all are ignorant.
Sorry, we don't have any talking.
Well,
about
your appearance is that of a young dog, so
I am a dog.
We don't have a lot of talking dogs where I come from. Actually, we don't have any.
Well,
So it's a kind of an unusual thing for me.
and you're a new encounter for me.
Anything we can help with?
doing just fine. Can't wait for Hero to get back.
He's due back tomorrow, correct?
With his brother.
Yeah. Tell him thank you for the accommodation. Anything we do to repay, please let him know. We can a little help.
Please tell him his vegetable garden is excellent.
Yes, it is. We're going to go rest. Would you like to come in?
You guys are like at two different balconies essentially. No?
I thought she was out front.
Mm-mm.
Gotcha.
Prince Hero's like right over here, pretty much.
Gotcha.
On the mountain.
I thought she was sitting out like in front of the porch or like,
On his.
porch.
Yeah.
If you need anything from us, we're going to go sleep. Just let us know. Thank you again for all the hospitality.
Of course. Have a lovely evening. You all look troubled, but
Where would you Where would we bury the bishop? Where would we bury the bishop?
probably in that same graveyard where the crypt is. Yeah.
It's been a troubling day. The bishop of Lathander's church was
Oh, that's what I was going to ask.
horribly what appears to be had his soul stolen from him and was murdered.
Oh my.
It's not been a great day.
Was there any other robberies and murders in town, and how would I find that out?
Have to talk to the god.
Yes.
Not the royal god, just regular god.
Sure. That's what I need to do.
You do that on our way back to Heroes.
Oh, nothing out of the normal. Why? Probably people just out shopping.
And some crazy bastard shoot people.
Yeah.
Somebody gunned down some ghost children.
It was broke a window
Really
too.
disturbing.
Wow.
Just kept sliding across the ground.
I was out shopping at the time.
All right.
Let's go rest. It's obviously been a long day.
Knowing what I know about what happened previously and hearing that question asked, could I read him to see whether he's lying? Because I would think that the Lord would report that some of his swords are missing.
Okay. Insight check.
If it was the royal people, would that be a thing for the royals guards or the regular guard?
Natural
Don't tell
20.
me.
Doesn't seem to know anything about that.
He's kind of paying us back groceries. I just out shopping.
Mm-hmm. I do love shopping.
Didn't see your bishop friend out there though. I hope he's okay. Definitely not hanging around anywhere I saw.
Thanks. Uh, the only other thing I can think of is to
About just mask off a tiefling guy.
mention to the
You
guards
flew away for some reason.
that we're out to find the deacon. Some guys, some Tritherian guys, and we could give them a description.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's a hell of a thing, though. He'd have to fucking take out the bishop, take out the fucking two Tritherian guys, not make a sound, not be caught, not be noticed.
it may all be a red herring, but the
I
idea
get it,
is
but-
that he is entirely missing.
Yes, that's our two Tritherian people.
Yeah, man, 1,000 feet, that covers a lot of area.
So I mean, including all the area straight down.
If you think about it, it's really 2,000 feet because it's both ways.
Yeah. So that's what, 1.5 miles? Radius?
No. No, it's about 2/5 of a mile.
Well, it'd be, if it was 1,000 by 1,000, that'd be 10,000 square feet.
Well, it'd be a lot more than that, but it would be about 2/5 of a mile.
2 dimensional.
Oh, that was a spear. I mean, like a spear radius.
Right. Yeah, no,
yeah,
I'm not
right.
arguing that. All I'm saying is 1,000 feet. That's 1/5 of a mile.
Well, I understand that, but that's still a big ass
Here's,
area.
you know, the whole length of it. That's 2/5 of a mile. I don't know what else to say.
Good
I'm
night.
at a loss. I have to bury a bishop.
Oh yes. Before we on our way back, I want to go see Yasara Claymore and just let her know what happened, the situation. What
I
happened.
don't care. Your job got done.
One of your bishops got killed or was murdered. Just saying.
All right.
How much was it for the day? 150.
Mm-hmm.
50 for him, 150 for me. We'll be back tomorrow.
You better.
That's what we're playing.
She never claims to be a good person.
I just figured I'd let her know. That's why we had to leave early.
You're fired.
Don't come back.
I hired this new tiefling fellow.
Damn it.
It's like there's 3 of them.
That's the work of 3.
He's got 60 more other shadows with him.
Okay, no, I don't know what else to do. I'm stumped. Yeah, I'm going into the Underdark, angry.
Things just aren't going Morgan's way.
No. No, they're not.
So do you want to go to the Underdark first? Or would it go,
What?
would you want to go to the Underdark first, or would you want to head out and find the cultists up north?
Well, we're right here next to the Underdark, so I mean, might as well check here while we're doing here. We still got a lot to do with this village, looks like.
The problem to me is the ever-changing room,
Yeah.
okay, which is right here.
Yeah. Just found it.
Where
It's
is
not
it?
changing anymore.
No. Not that we can see, they didn't phase into another fucking pocket dimension.
Well, see, that's what I'm wondering, is that someone either knows, or that there is no control over this, or there is some, and it's being utilized by somebody. It seems as though the thing that brought us to Castle wherever, where that drow in armor was, that might have been a mistake or that might have been something that they didn't know, that they might know now.
Well, the problem
Yeah,
is...
they just sanitized that room.
Well, here's the problem with that.
It's always been nothing until it became something when you showed up.
Well, again, here's the problem. Remember, on the side that you were on when you were with them, you don't get the statue that activates this. You get the spiral staircase. You have to activate the statue to change the rooms, which is in our side.
Was.
Well, was on our side. So they just have the spiral staircase that goes to one of either the royal crypt or that black ballot room. Right? gain from this is that this teleport had to be activated from this room, from this statue. And it would just change, the statue would just change based off which rooms were in there at the time.
I'm just looking at it like this, based upon what you guys were saying earlier about that trash burden.
Yeah.
Okay, the trash burden wandered for a week. But if she wandered into that room and ended up out the crypt and wandering around for a week, how in the hell else did she get here?
Again, my suspicion is that the house that he
Unless
was
it
in.
goes someplace else.
My suspicion is the house that he was in had that ability. Because again, the one dude, the big eye patch captain that was
Right,
big out
right.
he came out of that place.
Yeah.
And that place was abandoned. Completely and utterly. Except for the room she was in. So if this house also has that capability, she could have been in a room at somewhere else in its swap places. But we have no idea. We have to go back and check out that house to see if it has. Which means we'd have to go all the way back up there and try to sneak past half these fuckers.
I could teleport up there.
That we'd have to check it out ourselves.
Your little teleportation stuff is really useful because you can bring people with you.
So that's there's the fact that we'd have to charge it first.
I'm sure I could find something to do for a day or two.
Okay. A lot of interesting ideas, but we have to come up with a way. I don't know what that is at the moment.
Hex is a warlock, by the way.
Is it a warlock?
He's a Hexblade Warlock.
Hex Dog Warlock? Is that what
Hex,
we're
the
looking
Hexblade warlock. Yeah.
I love it.
I found that picture online. I don't know whose it is. It stole somebody's art. Right there.
Yeah, what a great character, though, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I
you
like
can do
it.
all kinds of things with it.
Finishing up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody. Sorry for the break of the thing. I'll try to fix that. You all have a nice night, and join us next week. We'll be doing our Star Wars game again.
Yeah.
Bye, all.
Next time on D&D, Morgan gets even more angry.